Hi guys, we're sitting here with what's your name?
Atharva.
Atharva. Okay, I have to tell you something.
Yeah.
I didn't know your name,
Okay.
and I didn't look at all of the letters in the name.
There are a lot of letters in my name.
Yeah. So I just glanced over it, and then I was like, Rick, because you and I talked at TK's,
yeah.
and that's when I was like, hey, you want to come on my podcast? Like a weirdo. And so I told Ricky about you, and I was like, his name is like Anthrax or something. Oh yeah, I was like, he's on Instagram, you know him, and I was like, Anthrax.
Yeah.
And he goes, you stupid bitch.
That's a way cooler name. I was gonna say that right now.
So
I'll
if
get
you
so much
want
less
it,
shit from it in like middle school and high school. My name was Anthrax, dude. Leave me the fuck alone, or I'll get you. Yeah.
or I'll get you. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Or I'll send you a really mean letter.
When was that? When I asked you, was that before or after Noah Shark's comedy?
That was before,
right?
That was before, yeah.
Okay, because I remember I made a point when you were up to like go and actually watch, because like in between we would go and like talk to people that have already been on the podcast.
For sure.
Or whatever. But then I was like, oh, I want to go and watch him, and I was like, oh, it's good. You made the like the frat boys in the back.
Well, I was making them laugh.
Yeah.
My comedy is much more geared towards like frat boys and like people our age, like my peers. I did a show at TK's. I opened for this guy who's been on like Hulu and Netflix. Like it was like a pretty big deal to me personally to be doing that show. But like his demo was all older white people, and my jokes were like not really landing. And TK was like, bro, you gotta you gotta start talking about something else, you know?
Yeah, because TK's is like usually it's like a weird audience of people that go in there.
Yeah.
It's usually an older crowd.
Yeah.
The two shows that I've done there, well, one crowd was all of us, but then the other crowd that I did was like older people.
Yeah.
So it was just kind of like, oh shit, I need to update or I guess downgrade the references.
Yeah, I guess it would be like you'd have to go and watch.
Yeah, you can't be talking shit on the Kardashians to like 70-year-olds.
Yeah, they're like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah. The girl, you know, the one with the fat ass.
Yeah.
Everybody knows her.
Everybody knows her. Yeah, that is true.
I think 70-year-olds probably like know the name, but I don't think they'd. Maybe it's been like 20 years since she's been famous.
Maybe
they have Google now. I'm sure they're.
But they were 50 when she was. So they're 70, like this still, like a 50-year-old.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm changing my mind on this. I think 70-year-olds know who Kim Kardashian is.
Maybe if you make jokes about her mom.
Her mom? Yeah, probably.
And like because
of the OJ trial.
Yeah.
They'll probably know about the OJ trial for sure. Yeah. What was her name? What is his name? Robert Kardashian.
Robert,
you start bringing Robert in the conversation, they'll be like,
oh, I remember him.
Especially old affluent whites.
Which that's the thing at TK, so that's like
somewhat that's kind of the demo.
That is exactly the demo. People wearing like shirts and shit. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like real
not
nice
my crowd. Dude, my jokes will bomb. I will bomb tonight.
Is that what they're trying to gear it towards? More people they want to bring in, or they fine with?
It's the comics that if you bring on a comedian to your comedy place, it's just like whoever his crowd is will buy the tickets and would want to watch them. So it just happened to be that it was like older white people. It was all right though. I'm like making it sound like it was just terrible, but it was a good time. But that is definitely not my demo.
Yeah.
It's because I think TK's is trying to be like a comedy club that's like also fancy. Which is cool because
is that a thing though? Like,
dude, they have a speakeasy in the basement. Yeah, it's so nice.
So yeah, but I have been at DK's speakeasy, and it's pretty cool down there.
It's a really posh place. That was my first time there after the show, and I was like, I had no idea that they even had that speakeasy.
Yeah,
and I was like, dude, this is a really like fancy looking speakeasy. Yeah.
How much was it to rent it out?
I have no idea.
I don't remember. I would do it though.
Rather drop a bag, dude.
Yeah.
Drop a bag. Yeah.
My buddy's the bartender there, so like when TK's had opened, we went to their soft open. And after they had shut everything down, he invited us down there, like everybody. So he was like bartending down there. And that was the first time I saw it. And I was very scared. Yeah. Because I was like, why are we going down these stairs? Like, this is really creepy. It's going to be an Eyes Wide Shut party.
Yeah.
People wearing masks and shit. Yeah, dude.
Ew.
I'm always really curious about this. How did you get into like stand-up comedy?
I'd been wanting to do it for like a long time. I've done it now a little over a year consistently, like fairly consistently.
Yeah.
And I got into it just because I love stand-up and I listened to a lot of podcasts and they were like, yeah, you can just do it. Yeah. And I was like, oh shit, I didn't know that. Yeah. That you had to like already have a name to do it.
Yeah.
So then I looked on like the Facebook group basically just to see when or I Googled open mics like in my area, and nothing was going on because it was COVID. And then once everything got lifted, and that's when I first went to go do it in 2021.
Sweet. What was your first open mic?
It was Backdoor.
Backdoor was your first one?
Backdoor was my
Why
first
did
one.
they say that?
It's a clean. They run a tight ship. It's a clean comedy.
Very
you
tight
can't
ship.
joke about sex or cuss or anything like that, and you get 3 minutes. I guess the time wise, it makes sense because
Sort
like
of.
you're starting off, and
Yeah.
you don't have to do 5 minutes. You can do 3 minutes and get off the stage.
Well,
I
funny
didn't
enough,
realize how long that, like how long.
Dude, 5 minutes when you're just starting off.
Yeah.
it's like an eternity.
It's an eternity.
But
And
funny enough, it's funny that you say that because I call like the day that the COVID restrictions was like on a Friday. So I called them that Thursday before to see if they were even going to do the open mic. And they were like, yeah, absolutely. Come through. We'll sign you up. Come through. And since there wasn't that many people that went because of the COVID restrictions and all that, they were giving everybody 5.
Oh wow.
So I was already thinking like, okay, cool. They said 3 minutes on the phone, and since hardly anybody showed up, they were like 5. I was like, oh Jesus! And then I just completely blacked out my set. Like I don't remember what I talked about. The only thing I remember is just like, you know how the lights are like super bright in there, like you can't even see the first row. I just remember telling them that, or hearing that they were going to give us the light, and I never really knew what that meant.
Yeah.
So I was like, which one of these lights is the light? And then they
Weirdo.
flashed them and was like,
Yeah.
all right, get off.
Yeah.
Have you ever been there? Have you ever done that?
I did Backdoor for the first time very recently. I think it's a couple weeks ago, and it's older people that come in, and they're patrons of the place, so they prefer clean comedy. So the owners just like kind of instituted this rule, I guess. And I actually like in order to sign up, you got to call. That is also
The week before.
So a very specific thing they do, because like and in any other open mic, you just show up, you put your name down on the sheet, you go up.
Or
Yeah.
you sign
For
up
them.
like online. You send
Or
an
online.
email.
Yeah.
Like DCC.
You
gotta
sent an
send-
email.
Yeah. TK's was doing that for a while. No, actually Tuesdays at TK's I think is
TK's
still
at
doing
Tuesday,
that.
yeah, still doing that. The one that Marissa hosts.
Marissa, yeah.
But,
and then DCC, there's like a sign up sheet that you have to
Yeah, you
do.
gotta send me like a form online. But even that's like, okay, like I can just type something out and send it. You got to call Backdoor to get on it the first time ever. And the owner picked up, and we were just talking at a certain point about like why is it clean and stuff like that. She was telling me it needs to be clean, and I was just like, why do you have this? I was just curious.
Yeah.
And she was like, well, the patrons, like the people who watch our open mics prefer clean comedy, so that kind of matters. And she also thinks that clean comedy is like harder to make, like be funny with clean comedy.
Yeah.
It requires you to write a lot, be clever a lot. You can't just say fuck or slut or whatever and like get laughter, or drop the N word on stage and get laughter. Like it's just more difficult.
It's
Yeah.
happened before.
For sure. It has happened with you.
I've seen it at TK's.
Dude, for sure. People who are supposed to say the N word or
No.
no way.
Yeah. It was
They'll get
hilarious.
a reaction for sure. I'm not sure if they'll laugh.
I laughed because of who it was, and it was very funny.
Oh
you
my
gotta
God.
tell me off camera.
Yeah, the joke was not funny.
Oh shit.
How did you start in stand up?
Great question. I always wanted to do it. I like a speech impediment growing up, so like I was not the kind of person who would do public speaking at all. But like I always had this love for stand up comedy, and like I really wanted to do it. And I scoped out Will Call. That was the first mic I ever did. Dude, Will Call in 2019 was not 2019. I'm tripping. 2021 was popping. Like popping.
I heard that.
30,
George, was it
40
George?
people, yes.
Yeah, it was
30,
George.
40 people a night, and like names that have been doing it for a while, and you got bumped. Like it was you
Well,
got
I've
bumped.
seen a lot that I haven't been in a while, but I've seen that it's starting to get like bigger again.
Yeah.
Like there's a decent crowd.
The way Ducky hosts it now is like you get 5 minutes, but the last 2 minutes of your 5 minutes you get heckled by the audience. It's just like to build the skill of like dealing with hecklers, and then
that's cool.
There's a
That is
roast
cool.
battle with the person who went right before you, right after you go.
So you don't have time to like.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Damn, so it goes on for a while then, doesn't it?
Yeah. But it's fun, and you like definitely learning or like building
skills.
that muscle, that you don't really get to develop.
Have you done improv? Do
I've
you
not
do
done improv.
improv?
No,
Would
no.
you do the improv?
I wouldn't be opposed to it, but like it just seems so too corny for my taste, to be honest with you. Like I don't think I'll find that fun. But I mean, I'm not knocking the people who do it. I wouldn't. That's not for me personally.
What about like karaoke? Because I know like for example Eddie, he says that he likes doing karaoke because it like helps him with the nerves, I guess, right? Because he says he doesn't.
He
get
said it
nervous.
makes him uncomfortable.
Yeah, and he doesn't like get nervous, like going on stage to do jokes, but he'll get nervous with karaoke, so it helps him overcome
Yeah, you're just
nerves,
putting
I
yourself
guess.
in uncomfortable situations.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because like stage fright is a real thing. And but like with stand up, I guess if you do it enough times, you kind of like get complacent. You're cool with it.
Because you don't have stage fright anymore,
No,
right?
I don't, unless it's like a crazy crowd or whatever. Then it's
You?
like,
I did because I hadn't done a show in a while. So when we did that show with Sean,
yeah,
I was like surprisingly nervous. Like out of nowhere, I just kind of like felt like like my hands were like clammy, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like I go up at that mics like every week, and I was like, "Oh, okay, right, this is an actual show."
Yeah. There'll always be nerves, and I feel
Yeah.
like having nerves is a good thing. Like it's good to because it
Yeah.
just shows that you care about what's happening.
Or maybe
Yeah.
not nerves,
Yeah.
so like maybe like a little bit of a jolt of adrenaline.
Yeah,
that,
Yeah.
sure.
You know, maybe.
It's good.
Yeah, but that made me realize that like I'm better at controlling it and realizing like, oh, okay, this is just like pre-stage nerves. Like it's gonna go away.
Yeah.
Because when I did my first open mic, I like was so nervous I threw up. Like
No way.
before I left
Are
my
you
apartment.
serious?
Oh, and then I just remembered this when I was driving down there. I was on 635, and I was about to turn back because I thought I got a bad omen. There was a car on
You
the.
freaking-
I swear to God, there was a car like in front of me, and it was shooting sparks. So I go over to the right, and it was missing a tire. Like the front right tire was gone, and I was like, "This has got to be a sign, right?" And I just kept going.
And in your mind, that was God telling you to listen, buddy. Like
Yeah.
you got to
Turn
This is
go
gonna
around
go back.
now. You're gonna die at this open mic.
Yeah.
But I can totally see why like doing something else on stage that you're not good at
Yeah.
Yeah.
and kind of being nervous doing. Because if I go up on stage and I'm singing, dude, I'm like pissing my pants. Like there's no way. There is no way. There is no way that's happening. I sing exclusively in the shower.
Dang. So
I
you're
don't
not gonna
do
come to our
anything.
karaoke party?
I'll be there. will I sing
You
is a
won't go
different
up.
You gotta
question.
sing.
Yeah, you gotta sing to come
Your
in.
entry pass is
I'll
the
be
song.
really. I'll have to get really drunk to like
Hey.
to go make that happen, dude.
You got to do a
Tequila.
fun song. Like what's that Shania Twain song?
Yeah,
there you go, that one. That's always a good song.
Okay, nice.
No, that's mine. I call it dibs.
Idiot.
So you
Well, you
can-
gotta give me a different one.
It's a good song for a guy to do because you're up there being
Oh, you
silly
could
about
be
it. You know?
sexy. You should wear boots, like
Okay.
short shorts.
Oh, just
Like
go with
hoochie
the
daddy
totally-
shorts.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn, dude. I'll attract the wrong crowd when I get off stage, dude.
It's a crowd. Who cares?
A crowd's crowd.
A crowd's a
I
crowd.
don't, wait, okay. I mean, valid at a certain point. Makes
There
sense.
should be like uniforms for when you go up. Like if whoever,
costumes?
yeah, like whoever is next, maybe like okay, you have to wear hoochie daddy shorts to be on this comedy.
I'm not
I
even
don't know
sure
about
what these
Oh,
shorts
I
are.
would love that.
It's
What
like
is
the jeans.
hoochie dandy,
It's like
dude?
the jeans that you have on right now, but they're like your testicles just slightly not coming
Oh,
out.
dude, these are old jeans. We'll make it happen right
Yeah,
now.
we
dude.
can cut it. I have
Like,
scissors. Like every comedian, what would it be called? Whatever, it's a show, right? A comedy show. But everyone that goes up has to wear hoochie daddy shorts.
That'd be funny, dude.
A lot of girls would come.
That'd be funny. I mean,
I don't know.
depends on who is up
Yeah.
there for sure.
Right.
Somebody with like some nice quads,
Right.
yes.
Yeah,
Dude,
like Jamie Jakes.
I want to
Yeah,
fucking
Jamie.
drop
Jamie
names
would be
right
a
now
good
so
one.
bad. Right now. I'll be like, listen, if that person's doing it, no one's gonna be. There will be
Absolutely
not a
not.
girl in sight.
Hey, there are some chubby chasers out here.
That is true.
I am one of them.
That is true.
So
Yeah.
maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. But for short shirts, like you gotta have like nice legs, you know?
No.
Yeah.
Some girls like the
For me.
chicken leg. Oh, for you, right?
Yeah.
It's a personal preference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like when
Ew.
girls wear tube tops or tank tops, you know?
You don't
Or
like.
not tank tops, like crop tops. There we
Crop
go.
tops,
That's the
yeah.
one.
You don't like that.
No, I like it on some girls, not all girls.
Then that's what you're. All right.
Not the fat
Moving
bitches.
on.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
So, someone had to say it. Someone had to say it. All right.
So how long have you been doing comedy?
Maybe like a year plus, maybe like a year and a few months, like seriously. But I did take like a month off when I went to India for a month. So
Why'd you go to India for a month?
I just had accrued a lot of paid time off, and I just wanted to go.
This is expensive, huh?
Yeah, because the tickets there are like 2.5K, dude. It's
That's
crazy.
insane.
Yeah, because they take you across the world, dude. Like
Yeah.
you don't think about shit like that.
It's
like
24
that
hours?
Huh.
Yeah,
I never saw it like that.
That journey, like back in the day, would be like 2 months of your life at the bare minimum.
Even if you make
Oh my
it.
god, that's so true.
Yeah, and now they do that for 2.5K. But hey, you're getting there in one day.
yeah.
That's a bargain, dude.
But oh
That's
my
a steal.
god, 24 hours on a plane. No,
Yeah.
but you get off, right? Like you have layovers,
Yeah,
or
there's usually layover in Dubai, and then
imagine stopping in Dubai on your way to India.
yeah,
Talking to the mic.
Sorry.
dude, Dubai airport is just a mall with it that just happens to have planes like around it. I'm serious. Like it's just it's just a mall, dude.
crazy.
It's
How
just
long,
a straight
how
up
long
mall.
was the layover there? Did you get to like explore a little bit?
I'm gonna plan that whenever I do it next time. Like I'll plan like a 8-9 hour layover because you
Yeah.
can't just go. But mine was like 3 hours. I couldn't just leave the airport and explore like that.
But
I
you
was
went
like,
to
Oh,
the
I was talking
mall.
about like
Yeah.
explore the airport.
oh yeah,
'Cause
of
if it's
course.
like super huge.
Of
Like
course.
the airport in Vegas is basically like a mini casino.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So it's got like slot machines there
Yeah.
and stuff. It's
Yeah.
cool.
Damn.
no one's safe at any point in Vegas, dude. You're trying to like leave the place and they're like, dude, gamble. You know?
Oh my god, yes, and I hate it. Like when I went, I was not down for the gambling.
Yeah.
I just wanted to smoke the weed,
Okay,
because you can.
based.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
But yeah, like we were stopping at like every place that had a casino. I was over it. I don't want to gamble.
You don't want to gamble.
No,
I didn't gamble much either whenever I was there. The second time I went, I didn't gamble at all. I don't think.
I don't have good luck.
I've always lost money when I've tried anything at all. Like,
Yeah.
I just don't do it anymore. Like I'm not a fan of losing money for no reason.
Exactly. Oh, that I would get so mad. Like also when I'm like buying food and I don't like the food and it's new, but I'm like I should have just gone somewhere where I knew the food was gonna be
Taco Bell,
good.
yeah.
Yeah. Like okay, and I just come to this fancy place and I don't like it, and now I wasted
Yeah.
like $20 when I
Dude.
could have spent like 10.
Trying new things is kind of overrated.
Honestly, yeah.
Like let's just stick to what we know. Let's just go to the
Yeah.
same places over and
Yeah.
over again.
Just get
Why
those
are we doing
McChickens,
this?
you know, they're gonna snack.
dude.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, I get so
20
mad.
piece
Location
chicken
doesn't matter.
nuggets.
Yeah. It's gonna be the exact same.
Location matters sometimes.
So, okay. Yeah.
Not necessarily for
some
this.
places like the employees don't even care, bro, and they give you
Yeah.
like cold
Where's
shit.
the
I mean,
fucking,
yeah.
I like the employees that don't care, but that give you extra fries.
That's the good.
Those
That's
are
the good kind of not caring.
Yeah.
Can't
I
give me
was-
cold shit, bro.
The Wingstop that we used to go to as kids, the one right there
Oh,
off
yeah,
Web
yeah.
Chapel. I always used to love that place because the employees there never knew how to count. So you'd order like a 12-piece and get a
They
15.
were all Mexican.
Yeah, that was awesome.
they were straight from Mexico.
Yeah,
Yep.
dude, fresh off the boat. Is that a boat?
No.
It's like a river. It's like a shaft.
Fresh over the fence.
Okay, yeah.
Or
A
fresh
river.
from the tunnel.
There you
That was a
go.
fob at one point. I
Yeah.
came here when I was 12. But yeah, I was
What
I
is
was
a fob?
fresh off the boat.
Oh,
Yeah, my feet were wet, dude. For sure.
so how
Was
was
it a
it
boat?
coming over
Huh?
here?
Was it a boat or a plane?
Nah, dude. That'd be a cool story though. Just take
Yeah.
a cruise from India to fucking the United States.
Wait,
dude.
wait.
be
So
cool.
you flew?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not fucking. I mean, the options are flying, fucking being
A
in a
boat.
boat or swimming.
raft.
Like, yeah, like, I'm not fucking swimming that kind of distance.
Come up here like a Cuban on a raft made out of a door.
Yeah, dude. No, it is a door. It's literally just a door.
Literally.
Yeah.
It's the door that Rose like refused Jack to come
Yeah.
on. Okay, I'm not a comedian. I'm
From
just saying those.
Titanic.
Yeah.
I hate it when people say that they both could have made it.
They couldn't
They
have.
could have.
No, they
No.
couldn't have.
I mean, come
It
on.
was big enough for both of them to be on, but they would have to be completely like immobile.
Just
Yeah.
lay
They
on top of each other, or you're cold anyway. Just have
No,
some
but
body
even if
heat.
they lay on
What if
top
they
of each
rocked
other, the
it?
height of both of their bodies on top of it, you would have to stand directly in the middle because of the.
And she
the
was
open
already
mat,
frozen.
Okay.
It's gonna tip over. Have
Okay.
you ever been in a canoe with somebody that's like
Yeah,
never
yeah,
been in a
yeah,
canoe?
With
yeah.
somebody that's yeah.
When we went
I've
camping,
never been.
We went camping a couple years ago, and we were like canoeing on a lake, and then my dog jumped into the lake from where we had left her, and I had to go canoe out and then pick her up. Yeah, that one. I had to get her like from the canoe from the water up into the freaking canoe.
Was she not swimming?
She was swimming just fine, but
Why
there
don't you
was
just fucking leave her in there?
because there were logs and shit that she could have cut herself on.
Will she learn?
That's when I realized I could never get rid of her. I was so terrified of losing her, and I had only had her.
No, that's when you realized.
I had only had her for like 4 months.
Oh, that's a pretty good
Yeah.
early stage. Never
Yeah,
mind.
and then whenever I grabbed her, she was all like soaking wet, and I just didn't care. I was just like,
Nice.
lost you, my
Do you have a dog?
I used to have a black Labrador.
Nice,
Not anymore, but yeah, he was a good dog named Batman.
nice.
Yeah. You don't have that name.
It's so easy.
That's the name he was given when I
Oh,
adopted
okay.
him. So I just kept
A
it.
likely story.
What are you calling me out right now?
It is kind of like the story. I changed my dog's name when I got her. She was 2.
Uh-huh.
But she was responding to her name is Molly. She was responding to that, but her name originally was Poppy. And
Same
Poppy.
thing.
It's kind of rhymey.
Yeah, like.
But she wasn't responding to Poppy.
Oh.
Like she'd be in the living room and be like, Poppy, get over here, Poppy.
Ew, that's such
I just realized Poppy. That's weird. And then we started like giving her different names.
Yeah.
And once we landed on Molly, she like perked up. And then I told her to go sit down, and I called her over, and she responded to Molly. So I was like, all right, that's your name.
That's what's up, dude.
Do you live with your parents?
No, I have my own place.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
You bought a house.
Apartment. I have my own place. And like I live by myself. I have an apartment. Yeah.
What do you do for like work?
I'm in finance. I do like investment management and stuff like that.
Nice.
Do you have money?
A little bit.
Nah.
You can live by yourself.
Yeah, I can
Right
afford
now.
a shitty apartment by myself. Absolutely. Absolutely. You guys have a nice place here. I'll be honest with you guys.
Yeah. This is Ricky's place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a really nice place, man.
Yeah, it's me and my girls. It looks like nicer than it is, honestly.
Just take the compliment.
Yeah,
Why are we
like,
doing
geez, like
this?
what?
Sorry.
Yeah,
It's a nice
you made it
place,
so
dude. That's all
hard
I'm
for
saying.
him.
It's just like, yeah, I'm just making an observation.
He's never gonna want to come over again.
Sorry, but that's not true, dude. Dude, if you open the door to the bed again, I'm here for you. Bro.
Oh yeah.
If that ever, dude, okay.
Everyone gets so.
Everyone who's listening has no idea what the fuck. Okay, so this
We need to
studio,
do a tour.
Yeah, this studio is like part of a bedroom. Like you open the door and you see the bed, and I was so confused when Ricky opened the door. There was no one there and just the bed. I was like,
And
okay.
it was dark too.
Yeah, I was like, okay, this is gonna be
You
a
kept
different kind of
walking
podcast.
in,
Yeah,
which
I
is
did.
kind of crazy.
I did keep walking in, dude. I was
we
like,
just-
let's record this podcast. You know?
If we just flip the light over, it is a porn studio.
Absolutely.
Honestly, yeah.
Absolutely, dude.
Yeah, we use it sometimes. And then we got these LEDs
Ew,
up here.
no, you don't.
No,
Dude,
no.
what's that guy's name? Adam 22. You're gonna give Adam 22 some competition. They also record a podcast and then like
and then do porn.
yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, because I think just like it's
It just
on
flips
here
over.
and it just goes like this.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you just got to swivel it. But no,
You
we
should
don't.
think about it.
We don't use that. We use
Just
the
think about it.
LEDs.
Okay.
Well, I mean, maybe because you're a guy, you were like, it's okay if I come because I'm a guy.
To where?
Like in a bedroom.
Come like CO
Into a
and me,
bedroom.
or
No, like come over
Yeah, that's fine.
because it's a bedroom.
I've
So you
seen
could
Ricky.
take Ricky to
He's a handsome. I'm not taking anyone. Let's not say that ever again. I'm not taking anyone here.
yeah,
dude.
he can have me. He doesn't have to take me. There's no taking involved here. Jesus, there's a safe space.
Yeah.
Everything is consensual,
yeah.
unless you don't want it to be.
Yeah.
So,
Speaking of which, that fucking show that we were on, dude.
That was non-consensual.
Not at
We
all.
got fucking like harassed,
Wait.
dude. It was bad. It was bad.
who didn't consent, y'all?
No, I mean, I was joking about the non-consensual part, but like we didn't know how bad it was gonna be. I guess like if we were given a warning, we would not have showed up.
I had been there before once, and like just the fact, like when I had gone there, all the doors were closed.
Yeah.
So I thought it was just like a studio where people record like music videos and shit.
Yeah.
And then when we got there, the first door that was open was like a sex dungeon, and we're just like, oh shit.
Dude, that place is insane.
Yeah.
It's just like you can hire the whole place. They have different rooms for different stuff. I guess like
Yeah.
a lot of shit goes down there. Yeah.
So what?
lot of
Okay, because
mattresses.
who else did we talk to? Was it Paxton that we talked to that was like explaining like
Because
his thing?
Paxton was also on the show.
What
he was on
was
the show.
your thought process walking in? Were you like, did you want to leave?
I had been to that place before for Mash Lewis's
That's what I was there for.
party,
Okay.
like album release party. So I was kind of like aware of what the place
Oh,
was.
but you saw the rooms then? You went into the rooms?
No, the doors were just open. You're walking down the hallway and you're just seeing these rooms as you're passing by, and yeah, there's like a sex swing
I
or
would have
whatever.
left.
You would have left,
I would have been out.
but like you weren't hired for a gig.
That's
there.
what I'm
Like,
saying. If
you
I
know,
was, I would have been like, peace out,
yeah.
home slice.
We
I can't
we
do
didn't
this.
get paid. I mean,
No, not at all.
what the fuck was? Yeah, I mean, we were not hired. I'm not sure why I'm
Oh,
saying
okay,
that.
okay.
We were completely
So you were
vulnerable.
okay,
we were
got it.
invited.
We were invited, yeah, to this sex dungeon to say some jokes and maybe fuck a little. I'm not sure what Sean's plan was, but I left, dude. I
You
told
left
my jokes that I
immediately?
left, dude. I
Oh,
left
you didn't even say for the end of the show?
No, dude. No, I'm pretty sure I said bye to you. I was
yeah,
there.
yeah.
But after the show ended, I left. It was supposed to be like a disco, like a silent disco.
Yeah.
But then it was actually, I mean, it is my fault. I will take responsibility. But me and Sean were just going back and forth, and we're like talking about what if you just do like a comedy thing right before the show started. So it was like our conversation that led to that show even happening.
So the show
I'm sorry about that. I apologize.
So the comedy, I thought it was comedy show, and then he added the live podcast.
It was always supposed to be a silent disco.
Wow.
And then just he figured
What's a silent disco when you put the head thing? The headphones? Oh, okay.
It's like 3 different channels playing different music, and you can just tune into.
Oh, okay.
And he's a DJ, so like he does that shit. But yeah,
and there was like other DJs that were, I guess, DJing from home.
yeah. Wait, is that how it worked?
I have no idea. I think they streamed in or something. 'Cause I know people were doing that during COVID. There was like shows that people were doing from their house.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
No, yeah, that whole era of like DJing and partying at your house. There were so many. I was following so many of them, and like you could record yourself and send the video or like stream in. And that was actually really cool.
And to give credit where credit is due, there were a lot of people. Like for someone, the venue was too big. If it was a smaller venue, like if it was like Noah's, like have you seen his like comedy club that he had going on?
I never went to it.
It was a very small room.
About the size of like Backdoor, probably. Or a little bigger.
even smaller.
Smaller?
Even smaller.
Yeah, Backdoor's already
very
small.
I know. It was a
pretty
very
cool, though.
small room, and it was very intimate. And like to give Sean credit, like if the venue wasn't that huge, if it was like a smaller venue, he would have filled up like every seat. And the only problem was people didn't know what to expect. Like they were not. Some were just there for the silent disco, and they were like, "Okay, I guess I'm gonna sit down and listen to people tell jokes."
Yeah.
The vibe was off.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, honestly.
Yeah.
It was just fun because now we get to talk about it.
Yeah, of course.
And
Now
it's
you
like
have
a
stories
story.
about it. Yeah.
But like that's why it's always easier and better to perform in a comedy club because they're expecting comedy. Like they know what they signed up for comedy. They're getting comedy. If you do open mics at a bar, it's just shitty because no one who's drinking
That's
there
so
is
true,
for the
yeah.
comedy.
Yeah.
So you got to grab their attention and then make them laugh, which is a skill. Different pros and cons, but like it is way easier to do comedy at a comedy club than any other venue.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I guess because it wasn't initially supposed to be the comedy thing. So
Yeah.
And then he was going to add a roast battle he talked about.
Oh my God. What, really? Dude, he was just like, let's just see how much shit that we can fit in one
honestly,
night.
yeah.
Honestly.
It was so funny.
How many comics were there?
Fucking like 10.
Yeah, something like that.
That's
He had
crazy.
someone from Austin come over, which I'm sure he paid him. Bombed, bro.
So bad.
Bombed, bro.
And it's like because the jokes were funny.
Huh?
The joke, like I was laughing at some of the jokes that he was doing through most of his set, but the crowd was already kind of fatigued just because it was so long of a show.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, let's get to the fucking orgy and the silent disco, guys. Come on.
And that's also why you don't, having 10 people and then the headliner go up is, you gotta have like 3 and then headliner max. I feel like that's a recipe for success.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, more than 5 is crazy, and even 5 is like, whoa.
Dude, they were exhausted by the end of my set. Like they were
What
done.
number were you?
1. I went first, and they were done with the comedy thing, dude. They were done. They were like, "This is not what we're here for. Like, let's get the party
I was
started."
trying to remember. For some reason, I thought you went up right before me, but I was like 5th or 6th.
He said what?
Yeah, it was me. Then Drew went, and then I think it dipped out for a little bit because like my feelings were hurt, and I had to take care of my mental health at that point. I had to leave the venue. No, I'm just kidding. But then like I came back. Like I think I saw some of your set, and then some of Eddie's set, and then I think the headliner went.
Yeah.
Bro, he was saying some funny shit, but like no one was giving him anything, dude.
Wow.
It was dead
To
silent.
come from Austin, I mean, even if you get paid, still like, damn. But
Dude,
people
that's
bomb
a
all the time, right?
People do bomb all the time, but
They bomb all the time.
he's gonna have like a wild story. Like I drove 3 hours to the
6.
There's 6.
They're back, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's wild, dude.
Yeah.
You're contemplating
crazy.
suicide on the way back.
You
Like
have so
I'm
much
not
time
even
to-
joking about anything. Like you're contemplating, like what the fuck am I
right
doing?
off at 35.
I could just and like never do this again.
And then you have to pass through Waco too.
Yeah.
I
Damn.
don't know. I have a beef with Waco.
They're
for some
alone.
reason.
It's like, fuck. It's because Chip and Joanne ran everything up. We hate them.
Huh?
No.
Who's Chip and Joanne?
Chip and Joanne?
Who's that?
The people that fix up the houses?
Oh.
Oh, the ones that are always arguing.
Sure.
Okay.
It's a redhead and an Asian lady.
Oh, never mind. I was thinking
Already
something
sounds
else.
like a better show than the Kardashians. I'll just say that.
They
right
were
now,
running
dude.
for a good while, yes.
Bet.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it was good. But they like would fix the houses and then sell them for crazy, and it ran up the
It's
rates
not
for
House
the
Hunters
houses.
you're talking
No,
about.
no, it's
Okay.
called Chip and Joy.
Chip and
I
Joanne.
think.
Waco's not the place to do that because it's just like college students
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
poor white people, dude. And
Yeah.
like that is not the place where you want to run the rates
Yeah.
up for anything.
And like people like now are migrating there or whatever, and so yeah, it sucks. It's gentrification for the white people.
Who's migrating to Waco? I've not heard about this
When
shit ever.
when the show was going on, like people were seeing how cheap the houses were in Texas and like how big you can get them, and they were like, "Oh, we're gonna move to Texas."
Yeah, that's going to happen in Detroit. Have you ever looked up houses in Detroit?
Oh, I would so buy a house in Detroit and fix it up.
Like 5-bedroom. Keep in mind, it's like destroyed.
Yeah.
Like a 5-bedroom is like $10,000.
Yeah, because it's like there's no more house. The beams are barely
Yeah.
up.
And you will get shot.
Yeah, you'll get
As soon
shot.
as you leave
yeah.
the house, you'll get shot.
Also, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still though.
Yeah.
10K's a bargain. Like, sign me up, dude. Let me
I
buy a
mean,
house.
so could we get a couple
Let me get
Mexicans
12.
up there?
Oh yeah, you guys will spruce that place up in like a
yeah.
heartbeat.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
they move. Dude, that's the solution for Detroit. Just
Exactly.
A bunch of
moving
Mexicans.
Mexicans, dude.
Ask Abbott instead of shipping the buses
DC,
that way,
yeah.
go up a little bit further. We'll pay
Help
for
them
the travel, or at
Dude,
least the
we
meals
won't.
when they get there.
It is genuinely not even a bad idea because
No.
the shit that they've done is not worked for 50 years. It has
Man.
not worked. This
What
is
have they
it.
been trying to do? Like what? Like
They just keep like pushing money, like taxpayer funds, into it, and I mean, there's corruption involved. There's just like inefficiencies in government involved, and like nothing is getting done. So you ship in a bunch of Mexicans, dude.
We'll
We'll get
have
it
that
done.
bit
Yeah, I know.
back up and running and like
Yeah.
give us a couple
Even
months.
if we just fix up the houses, shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
within a week there'll be like a taqueria around the corner.
There you
Immediate.
go.
Yeah.
Birria tacos. Way, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just sucks because like all the money that they're putting in is from the taxpayers, and most of it is just going into like lining their pockets, like just to pay somebody to have a position essentially. Like, oh, here's $100,000 a year salary.
Yeah.
Oh shit! All of that could have gone to
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
getting this infrastructure taken care of.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what they say about the homeless problem in California. Like,
Oh yeah.
if they solve it, they will be out of a job. So they almost, it's against their best interest to even solve the problem they're hired to solve.
Yeah.
Nothing will ever get done.
Oh
dude.
my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you've figured it out.
I figured it out. Yeah,
Yeah.
We'll just put in some Mexicans, dude. Let's figure it out.
The
dude.
solution
Let's
is
see.
always Mexicans.
At least let's see how effective that is. I feel like
Yeah.
we
We're
gotta
not
start
scared to
somewhere.
get shot.
That is also true.
Yeah. We're also not
Everywhere
scared
I'm
to shoot
seeing-
back.
Yeah.
There's only pros. Like there's
Exactly,
literally
like-
only pros. Name one con, dude.
A little well, a little bit is that we might die.
Oh sure.
But
sure.
that's
Might.
a pro for somebody else.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
For who?
I don't know. Whoever doesn't want Mexicans in there.
Everybody.
Damn.
Nah.
And it's
Mexicans
like-
want to come up here.
And we have proof that like we're not taking anyone's jobs. So if they start saying like
True.
you're taking our jobs, you haven't had this
They
job
took
for
our
the last
jobs.
50 years.
Yeah.
So what are we doing here?
Yeah, dude, it's crazy when like people who have nothing, like someone might be like a salesman, and he's like, dude, this person's gonna take my. He's like, dude, you can't even speak English. Like, what are you worried about?
Yeah.
Your job is safe.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are we? All right. It's just so not valid. I say we move to Detroit.
I disagree with the notion that we're not taking jobs. I feel like we should come at it as like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking take your job. You know,
Oh,
be more
like
confident in ourselves
yeah.
instead of trying to be like, no, we
We're
just.
trying to avoid beef here. That's what we're trying to do, man.
I'm trying. I'm a brown supremacist. I don't know if I've said that.
I
What
like
is it?
that. I like that. You
Oh,
have the
no.
tattoos for it for sure, dude.
Yeah, dude.
You have a dagger. Fuck yeah, baby.
Hey, we're all brown here.
I'm brown. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brown supremacy is just anybody that isn't white. I'm just tackling white supremacy with my
Oh,
melanin.
so we're good with the browns then, or
I don't know.
so you
I
don't-
do say that, but then I very much like pretend to hate Mexicans.
Yeah, that's your whole thing.
Dude, when
That's your whole set, dude. No, I'm joking. I'm just joking.
I make like a. I wouldn't do a Spanish set where I'm just bashing on Mexicans all the time.
Dude,
That'd be fun.
there's a Spanish only open mic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bill
check
goes
that
to
out.
it. It's embarrassing that Bill goes to it and you don't.
Why is it embarrassing?
Dude, Bill is more fucking Mexican.
Yeah.
Dude, he's there like reading
Okay,
off of a
fair
phone,
enough.
and
He's
he's
go-
killing, dude.
He's gone farther down the line. He married a Mexican and he had a Mexican
Yeah,
baby.
yeah.
I'm not married. I don't have a baby.
You are Mexican.
I am Mexican.
Yeah, I feel like that should give you a little bit of a push.
You're just calling Ricky out for no reason.
Just for not being Mexican. See, this is why I'm no longer a brown supremacist.
We're moving you to Detroit, dude.
Yeah, you go and you establish
I
Detroit.
thought I wasn't Mexican enough.
You could do the paperwork.
The mean streets of Detroit will sharpen you. It'll make you Mexican.
I'm like the first person on Mars.
Yeah,
in
you're
Detroit.
starting the Detroit office.
You're wearing like a hazmat suit.
A full uniform.
And then once you establish
Helmet and everything. Freaking air tank. Where are you going? Detroit. Here, the air quality is terrible.
Oh my god, how do we get to talking about Detroit? Wait, are you from
Houses.
Dallas or Detroit?
No.
I kind of like.
He's from India.
I'm from India.
Oh right.
Dude, so I've lived in Tennessee, I've lived in Indiana, I've lived in Oregon, and I came down here for school, and then I've been here for like 4 or 5 years now.
When did you move so much?
My dad's job, mostly. He was working for like a growing company, so every time they like wanted him to like oversee a different spot, he just took up on that offer. Plus, like every move was just to like a bigger town, so it made sense. Dude,
Yeah.
I lived in a small ass town in Tennessee.
Yikes.
Tennessee.
Small, yeah. I was like the only brown kid.
I was
in
about to
school.
ask you.
100%.
Oh man, was that like? Do you remember any of that?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Was that
A lot of
weird?
elect- yeah, a lot of dude. It's just weird. I mean, it's weird coming to a different country, but then to like be in that setting,
Yeah.
on top of being in a different country. Because I could be in Dallas as my first spot in this country, and it'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's a very diverse place.
Yeah.
How old are you?
24. I just turned 24.
24?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, you're younger than I thought.
Okay. How old do you think I was?
26?
32.
32.
32?
36?
Are you
was
being
thinking-
serious right
No.
I was thinking
Dude.
like 26, 27.
Okay.
Yeah.
around there.
29.
Man.
Okay. 29.
Well,
Okay. There's no right or wrong. I mean, there is the right answer. I'm 24. Yeah. But I'm just asking you.
okay,
What you felt in your
25.
heart.
Is that better? 32. I
No,
said
you don't.
32.
You don't
So-
lie to me.
So first Tennessee. So
Yeah.
majority of elementary school you're there?
I'm there for maybe 6th through like 8th grade.
Oh, man.
And then
so
in
all of
India.
middle school?
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
That was bad, dude.
Did you have an
Oh,
accent?
yeah, you came over
Of
when you were
course.
12.
Oh,
Of
you had
course I had an accent.
Can you do your accent a little bit?
I
Or you
can't. I've
forgot it?
tried. I mean, it will just sound like a white guy trying to do a.
Yeah, because
Indian
you
accent.
don't have an accent now.
No, yeah.
You practiced.
Kind of. Dude, boy, when you're getting bullied, it's
Yeah,
like, I'll do
no,
whatever,
of course.
dog. Like, I'll do whatever
I'll
to
suck your
conform.
dick. No,
Well, I don't think that helps with the accent.
Dude, could you imagine if you gain an accent sucking someone's dick, dude? Just if they're Spanish, you suck their dick. You fucking.
Oh, dude, I'd do that for French. I'd love to have a French accent.
Oh,
Yeah.
same.
Give me a French boy up in here. Come on.
Dude, you suck
I
an
know a French
Italian
guy,
guy.
actually.
You start speaking like this the next day.
Your hand
just
just-
immediately.
I don't know. I think it's carpal tunnel. It just won't go away.
Dude, I've given that some thought, dude. Getting skills after like going down on someone.
Like, you've thought about that?
Yeah.
This isn't the first time you
No, it's
thought
not the
this?
first time, dude. Like, because it's just like, well, you're getting their like fucking DNA in you. Like, you might as well get some skill. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
what
if they,
I don't know if
if
the
you
skill
allow
comes from the
them to,
DNA.
I guess you
true.
have to though.
Yeah.
I don't know if the skill comes from the DNA though.
No, I'm saying, of course it doesn't, Ricky. I'm saying it'll be interesting if like that's how like you could just gain skills like that.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool as fuck, dude.
I would
It's crazy where a comedian's mind goes to.
Dude,
Yeah.
sorry. Who will you suck off if that is how it works? Whose skill do you want? You know what I'm saying? What guy would you suck off?
Francis Ngannou.
Yeah.
I just want to learn how to fight. That'd be
Just
cool. Without
fuck
having to
someone
learn how to fight. That'd be cool.
What
It's
about
just like the gayest level of Matrix. This is Matrix
Also,
for gay.
you
dude.
just said going down. You didn't say just sucking dick. Like you could
Okay.
just go down on a
Yeah.
lady.
Yeah, but you decide, you know.
Yeah.
But you went that way.
No. You said suck off.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Because at first
Well-
you said going down, so I was thinking of a lady, Meryl Streep. But
What are you gonna, you want her acting,
Acting
skills?
skills,
Interesting.
yeah.
Ew.
as a
Imagine
chameleon.
going
And
down
also,
Chameleon.
also,
there. Ew. There's like a big old plate of barbacoa down there.
she's a
Oh,
bad looking lady. It's not barbacoa.
Back then.
All that
yeah.
fat in
lengua.
there. Yucky. Ew.
Dude, I was watching Mamma Mia like probably a couple months ago, and she was like 50 in that, moving and grooving. Like,
Yeah, she was. Yeah, she was
yeah,
good.
and she still looked good.
They treat you good when you're in the industry. You know,
Oh,
they
yeah.
want you looking good when you're 60.
Maybe
and
you think
shit.
she's in the Illuminati? Or is that just for
No,
the...
not my Meryl.
Not my Meryl. Yes, my Meryl. Dude, you go down on her. You're also in the Illuminati, dude.
Okay. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, you're cool with that,
hold on.
dude.
What about you? Who
Throw
do
up
you
the triangle,
want?
baby.
Yeah.
I was thinking like Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Francis Ngannou's not a bad. Yeah, it's all like fighting oriented in my mind too.
Yeah.
Like just give me power. Just make me bigger.
Is it only one? Can we only choose one?
No, you
Or-
can just keep doing it till you
Just
just.
Oh, so the
Yeah.
power expires by the next person that you suck
That would be
off.
interesting.
Ooh, yeah.
That'd be interesting. What if that's not how it worked, but that was your specific superpower? Like
Oh, but-
anyone you
just-
suck off.
Like my hero, that's your power.
Yeah, that's your quirk.
That's my quirk. What's your quirk?
You're just there like,
I don't want to say.
Mr. President, I have to suck you off. I
have to suck you off,
I have
Mr.
to. I have
That's
to.
how you
yeah.
take the presidency.
Yeah.
That's
how I
a valid way to do it.
How'd you become president? The same way Monica Lewinsky did.
She definitely tried.
Poor money.
Damn, that just means that it wasn't good enough. If you suck a man's dick and he doesn't leave his wife, you're bad at sucking dick. I'm so sorry.
That is a valid statement.
So sorry. Practice.
Nah.
like,
Ricky's
no.
thinking about it.
I don't know. That's a very special, like, please leave your wife for me. You know, that's a lot of power.
well, you're not going down there unless you want the husband to leave the wife for you.
I don't know. Some girls
Nah,
are just
sometimes
sluts.
sometimes an affair is just an affair. You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some people are just sluts.
That is true.
Okay.
That is very
Yeah.
true. Guys and girls, you know.
Yeah, that's why I said
Guys
people.
and girls, yeah.
At first I said girls, but I corrected myself.
Some
We're
people are
learning.
just sluts, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Some girls.
Some people are meant for the streets, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me throw some
hoochies.
lingo at you, dude.
You do sound like, okay, you practice a lot. You do
Practice
sound...
what? What do you mean? Practice what? What are you talking
Your
about? Sucking dick? What are we
accent.
talking about? What are we talking about right now, dude? Practice.
Your accent.
Oh, yeah,
Not the
yeah.
accent,
It's because when he was...
but like the lingo.
Dude, I've been
Lingo.
here for like a decade. Like, yeah, I don't have an accent.
well, how long did it take you to not have
Oh,
an
that's a good question, man.
You know,
Maybe
like-
4 years or something. Yeah.
Because
like-
some guys are here for a long time and they still have their accent.
Oh, there's definitely an age. If I got here when I was 14 instead of 12, it is game
Do you
over.
think
dude.
so?
Oh, it's just
That's
2 years.
not
Yeah,
just
there
2
is-
years?
At a certain point, yeah. Because like I have friends who came here when they were like 16, 17, and they still have an accent. They try hard to, but it's just like, bro,
Yeah,
you can
hear
just
it.
stop trying.
You can't do it. You can't do it like me.
Did you try, like, what was your attempt at doing it? Like, what were your lessons? To not
there were
have
no
it?
lessons,
Or
it's
were you
just-
just kind of just like,
There was definitely a time period where I was like, okay, I'm in my mind, I was like, I'm pulling this off, but I wasn't. I was not pulling anything off. And then like someone made a joke about that, I think, and like that like I was like, oh shit, like I need to be like doing more.
You were like
Yeah.
red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather.
Is
That's
that
a
like a
practice.
speaking-
Yeah,
oh, interesting.
try it.
Red leather, yellow.
It fucks
Yeah,
up your
dude, it
tongue,
fucks my
right?
tongue up.
yeah, it was
that's-
actually really impressive that you did that.
Thank you.
My
Red
tongue does
leather,
not
yellow leather.
need much to get fucked up.
With the speech, did you come here with the speech impediment? or-
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dude,
So
why I like
stuttering
doing,
or-
yeah,
oh.
stuttering. Like doing stand up for me is like, dude, like it's just insane. Like for me to be even like in front of a group of people with the mic in my hands is like the most crazy. Like the fact that I'm even doing it is like enough
Yeah.
for me.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Do your parents know about it?
Yeah.
Do they like it? No.
They're not very approving of the cussing, but you know,
Have they
posted,
seen you?
No, they've seen like a clip of me because I posted that on my Instagram.
Oh,
and
okay,
They
okay.
follow me on there, which is like a weird because like
Yeah.
dude,
So they haven't seen the porn joke.
they have not
Okay.
seen any. They don't even know I'm like this, dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's crazy.
There's a lot of porn jokes. There's a lot of them.
How is it like transitioning from being the good brown boy your parents want you to be to like being what you are?
It's-
Like,
Or was that
Is
a
it-
transition that happened kind of like in high school?
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
always. I
right?
feel like we
Right.
all go through that. Like your parents
Yeah,
want
of
you to
course.
be one thing, and
Yeah.
then you end up being something totally different.
but I curse, like, I can't not be myself in front of my mom because I feel like,
You're cussing in front of your mom.
yeah,
Wow.
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow. I don't usually. I do that as like a prank. Like I'll be like, don't make me say it. Like you know, like don't make me say it because like she's really like disapproving, and I respect that. And like for me, like it's just a flip. It's a switch that I can flip.
Okay,
when I'm
yeah.
like near my parents, I can just not cuss. But if I'm with my friends, it'll be very hard to just use the same switch. You know, it doesn't work that way. It only works around my parents. It only works around people who can beat my ass.
I was just
dude.
about to say, yeah.
Yeah. Or have beaten my ass in the past.
Yeah.
Because you're scared.
Some PTSD from that shit, dude.
it's
It's necessary. You need a good ass whipping every now and then. You
Yeah.
know? In hindsight, 100%.
He's like, give me an ass feeding, please.
No, I'm not. That's kinky, dude. I'm not doing none of that, dude.
Beat me, please.
I'm not
said
doing,
it.
like, please.
That's beat
wild.
me.
Yeah.
Well, you went to that sex place, so
No, you did.
me? No,
She's talking about the show.
the show.
Okay, yeah.
And you already knew what it was.
Yeah, and I walked in willingly. I knew what this was, and I walked in willingly, dude.
Fair.
Yeah. I was
Okay.
like, let's get to know each other, Ricky.
Yeah. That's really
I
get to
was
know each
going
other.
through your stuff, and I
Sure.
was like, oh, you guys could be brothers.
Dude, we look.
Y'all look
I
so
think I made a
much
joke
alike.
about that. I was
Yeah.
just like in passing, but like, yeah, like we look very alike.
Yeah.
Like if you don't know what I look like, but you know what Ricky looks like, just be like, this guy is just like an Indian Ricky, and it'll be like, oh, that makes
Honestly,
sense.
yes.
Or I'll be like,
Vice
oh, it's a
versa.
Mexican Atharva.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I'm talking to you about you, like at an open mic, I'm like me, but like
Yeah. Oh, if only Ricky was a little bit more built.
yeah. I'm working on it.
You're not.
I am
You're not. Damn.
working on it every day. You want to talk shit, bitch? You can fucking get into it.
No, I'm sorry.
There you go.
Oh shit.
Anyways, somebody go
Do you have
next.
siblings?
Do you?
Yeah, I have a younger brother. He's about to graduate high school pretty soon.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah,
Like
you are 24.
5 years younger, 6 years younger. Yeah.
What did you like? Did you always know you were gonna go into the career you have now, or?
Oh no, I actually wanted to be a doctor, and my parents might be the only brown people who like sat me down. They're like, listen, like this is not gonna happen. Like this is not it for you. Like
Oh, because of
way.
like your grades or something, or
it was much more like the financial, like 8 years of school and then even residency on top of like you're not gonna start making money till like maybe 10 years down the line, and you're
Yeah.
gonna have like a bunch of loans and stuff. They were just kind of like more concerned about that.
yeah.
But like it's just like a fun
That's
thing to me
crazy,
that, like,
though, yeah.
like Indian parents who are like,
Yeah.
like straying their kid away from being a doctor.
Usually the first birthday gift is a stethoscope.
Yeah,
Damn.
for sure.
So, but then they suggested, like,
I just wanted to like the
Finance, or-
next thing that I thought was decent. I just wanted to make money at it. So
Yeah.
Make
I'm-
good money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do something else. Like, well, I'm not sure what that is yet, but like I'm trying to like go into something else now. I'm kind of bored of the finance thing. It's not for me.
well, comedy.
That yeah. I mean that might take nine years, but yeah, we'll see where that goes.
You do
But
need
no
something.
student loans.
That is true.
True.
You will be homeless though.
yeah.
That's
But-
yeah.
No student
Yeah.
loans.
The bank will have nothing over you.
Absolutely.
But you also have nothing.
Yeah.
It was funny. One of my best friend's dads, some financial advice that he's given me in the past is if you owe the bank $100, that's your problem. But if you owe them $1 million, it's the bank's problem. So from a very young age, he would tell us like, if you need to, you can file for bankruptcy. It completely flips after like 7 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah. From a very young age. I think probably around the time he declared bankruptcy.
Oh, he
my
ended up doing that.
God, that's
Nah, I don't think he did.
insane. If
But
I know
it's
who it
just-
is, I don't believe.
On paper, that sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how the real life application of that. Your
No.
your credit score would be like 0, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But then in 7 years,
that's true.
Oh, so that gives you 7 years to like plan your
essentially,
next
yeah.
move. I
7
guess
years is
that's
a long
not
time.
bad.
Dude.
It
We're acting
is.
like
It is. Yeah,
7
you're
years is a
right.
long
When,
ass time.
when you're like 60.
I mean,
that's
I would
when we
understand
start.
if you have like a business or whatever, and like you lost everything. Then like,
Nah, just do it when you're like 21, and then by 28, everything's all good.
That is true.
but it's
By
on your-
30, you have 3 years of good credit.
Dude, you should try it out.
Nah, I'm okay.
like,
I'm past-
not even
I'm
take
past
your own
my prime
advice.
a little bit.
Past your prime,
Yeah.
dude. You're acting like you're 40.
I'm close.
How old are you now?
38,
That's not true, is it?
29.
Okay, there we go.
I just turned
I was like,
29
there's
is
literally no way, dude.
29 is old.
See, if you're
Getting older.
Asian, then I'll be like, there's honestly no, because they can be 18 to like 45, like, and you have no idea what age they are.
True.
And then it's like a hard
Yeah,
flip. You
And
know?
then
like Jackie
Honestly-
Chan.
sprinkles. Yeah,
Yeah, like Jackie Chan made it all the way to like 56.
Yeah.
And then 57 was where he was like, oh,
Yeah.
like old Asian.
yeah,
Yeah.
Had like
Like-
the Fu Manchu and everything.
yeah. That's like nature's way of telling us that they've officially gotten older. Like they just start growing that like
The Fu Manchu.
yeah,
Yeah. They just don't
Yeah.
care anymore.
yeah.
Oh my god.
What's a Mexican's way
Mm,
of like seeing that they've gotten older?
belts.
Belt.
They start using belts,
I've always used.
tucking things in.
Are you just?
You're 39.
I'm not 39.
29.
29. Once I turned 30, I started telling my girlfriend, like, once we're both 30, we're gonna start dressing like grandparents.
No.
That's the move, dude. That is a move.
Yeah, New Balances, like just very comfortable.
Yeah, it's about comfort. Like, it's just about comfort because like you don't even care what other people. I feel like if you're in a relationship, like you should just go the comfort route. Like, who are you trying to impress?
Absolutely.
At 40, I'm dropping nudes.
Oh wow, dude.
Yeah.
What?
At 40, I'm dropping nudes.
That's disgusting.
No.
Why would you do
I have
that?
10 years.
I would rather you drop an atom bomb.
You don't have to look at them.
No, it's disgusting for the world.
Why? I'm going to get nice and fit. Maybe. Or I'll get surgery.
Yeah.
But I'm dropping them.
There's this crazy story about this woman that went to get a BBL in Mexico and died.
And people die.
Yeah. I mean, there's a reason why it's cheaper down there by quite a significant
Yeah.
amount.
She had 3 kids.
That is so sad. Why are you saying that to me?
I'm just saying, don't get a BBL in
He's
Mexico.
warning you, dude. He's warning.
Go to Turkey.
I was going to go to Tijuana.
Don't go to Tijuana. You know what they put in there?
What? Cement.
No, not cement. They put like hard-boiled eggs and shit in there.
Rocks.
Oh
Hard-boiled
my.
eggs. Hard-boiled eggs.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but it's
dude.
crazy. Her kids are orphans now because she won their fat ass.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Is that the price that you're willing to pay? Like, what is the price you're willing to pay to get
To orphan your
fatty,
children?
dude?
Oh.
Yeah. To get a fat ass, dude. She could have just worked out.
Yeah.
She wanted an easy way out, though.
I will say I don't know what the woman looks like, so she might be one of those ladies that like for real has no ass. So that could take a while.
And back to what we were saying, if we did live in a world where you could go down on someone and just she could have just gone down on a
Yeah,
chick with a fat
see?
ass and
Could
then
have gone
boom,
down on
dude.
Kim.
Boom.
Man.
Call back. You know?
Call back.
She could have just gone down on Kim. It would have been all fine.
Yeah. So what is like your like comedy thing? Like what do you
Honestly, like anything that makes me laugh, I'm just trying to have a good time on stage.
Yeah.
And I feel like
That's
feel
what
like
I
we all
thought.
are. I feel like we all are. So like whatever cracks me up, like it's usually like I tell some stories about my past. I do have some porn stuff in there.
You had a past in porn?
No. I did say that weirdly. Let me take that back. There's a comma in that sentence. I talk
Somewhere.
about my past, comma. I also talk about porn, comma. Shit, dude. I wish I was in porn, dude.
can
Could you
still do it,
imagine
dude.
that shit?
You
dude?
could do
still do
it
it.
now.
I can absolutely still do it.
Yeah, dude, go for
You
it.
should.
Let me hit up some
Oddly
people
enough,
after this.
You're living in the era where you could do porn from home.
That is true, and we have the perfect setup here. I can just rent your bedroom out.
Hey, there you go.
No.
See, get your rent paid.
No. 'Cause
He'll only allow us to film here if he's a part. He's a porn. He's an actor too.
I'm not a creep. I just want to watch.
Yeah,
Ew,
that's
ew.
totally fine.
Well, you
Why is
hold
that
the
creepy?
camera then.
There
I'm
we
not
go.
gonna hold the camera.
Nah, I'm not gonna make him work. He's already making me. You know, he's like letting me have his place. I'm not gonna.
Well,
make him
you're
do
paying
work.
for it.
You're gonna
Yeah,
have-
of course.
Yeah.
You
Well-
might. You might have to hold the camera.
I also got to see the clientele. I mean,
yeah.
Oh, you scope out the talent.
yeah.
There you go. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Dude, you look like a porn cat.
porn
dude,
talent agent.
Dude.
Look, yeah,
I need
dude,
a- I
this
need like
whole
a-
outfit
Yo,
screams.
I'm sorry, but I'm
No,
sorry.
no,
dude.
No, right?
No, hold on. The face, yes. The outfit screams
The
like.
outfit's fine. The outfit's fine.
Yeah,
It's
but
the
it-
face.
Yeah, it's
Which
the
is
face.
worse. It's worse one than what
Yeah.
you're trying to make.
The
She was like,
ponytail is
yes.
crazy.
You have the
That
same
is
ponytail.
It
forget we're
fits him.
brothers.
It doesn't fit you.
It fits me 100%.
No.
Yes, absolutely.
It looks like
you
you're
don't know what my
trans.
aesthetic is.
What's your aesthetic?
A porn director.
That is exactly what he's going for, dude.
No, but
No,
the outfit
Ricky, but the
itself
whole
is like
outfit too.
like a director's assistant.
Well, first of all, that whole outfit screams dad.
Yeah. I have a surprise.
No, shut the fuck up.
No.
You're so fucked up. Oh my god, can you imagine you did that to me? You fucked up, bro.
Dude, can you guys even imagine the amount of straight men that will suck dick if it meant that their dick also got bigger after sucking someone's dick? Oh
Why
my
do you think I
God,
said
dude.
Francis Ngannou?
Yeah. Oh my god, dude.
Does he have a big dick?
I'm sure he does.
Yeah,
dude.
absolutely.
Was he in porn too? Or?
No, he's a
Dude,
fighter.
he's
a
like a
UFC fighter.
6'6" black dude from Africa.
Oh,
Let's
whoa.
put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
Let's put 2 and 2 together. You know?
Oh my god, you would destroy your jaw.
Yeah, right after.
Worth it.
It already clicks.
Oh my god.
Every time you say a certain word, your jaw's clicking after that.
Yeah.
I've never mind.
Every time I put
Yo.
somebody in an arm bar, I'm just like clicking.
Where was that gonna go?
No, I can't.
Okay, good.
Off camera.
Okay.
Probably not even then.
If we can just keep accumulating like powers from sucking dick, I'll just suck a plastic surgeon's dick and then just figure out how to fix it. Or maybe a dentist.
Dentist for
Right?
sure. They make
Dentist.
more money. I feel like.
They don't operate on themselves though.
Yeah, but
You still gotta go with somebody, dude.
yeah.
Dude, dentists-
Hold up, we're talking about like acquiring power. You just want to save money here, dude. What the fuck is happening?
no.
Dude?
Well,
Oh, you do the plastic surgeon
I'm
and
just
give
gonna
me
suck
my
off a farmer.
BBL.
I'm
I'm
just gonna
not
suck off
giving
a
you a
farmer. What are we fucking talking about, dude?
honestly,
Trying to gain powers here, trying to
Honestly?
save money. This is the most brown thing ever. Trying to save money, dude.
I would totally suck off a farmer if they're talking about a farm.
yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Okay, how are you with tipping?
Okay.
All right, that's weird.
It's all right. I give the solid 20% or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if they do a good job, if they go above and beyond, then
There was this
I'll give some
girl.
more. Yeah.
There was this girl that went on TikTok and she was like, "This is the worst summer that I've ever had working in the food service industry because I guess inflation, like nobody wants to leave tips anymore
Yeah.
or whatever." And then it's
Food
like
is expensive.
it is expensive, and like I specifically like my husband wanted to go out for a date night or whatever, and I was like, I don't want to go just because I don't want to leave a tip. Like
That's a fair point.
the food is already so expensive.
Well, that's what a lot of servers say is like if you can't afford to go
Yeah.
out and leave a tip, don't go out.
Yeah.
They'll be
Get a
out
better
of
job.
a job. They'll be out of a job if people really act.
Honestly,
like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
But also, fuck you, get
But
a
I-
better job.
Yeah.
But I feel bad because like I go up there and I'm like, I can't leave. I'm not gonna leave like a crazy. You know how like some people will be like, it was a good day today. I'm gonna leave like a really great tip on the server or whatever.
I'll do that.
I can't. I would love to if I had the money, but the
Yeah.
food is already so expensive. I can't tip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
Whenever-
y'all see about that girl from Dallas that was talking
left
shit?
like a? Oh, I thought you were talking about the one that left like a $2,000 tip or some shit.
No way.
There was some person that was going around leaving like randomly $2,000,
in Dallas.
and they would
That's
only
a G move, dude.
they would get like something very small and then just like here's $2,000.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they were stealing credit cards probably.
Yeah, for real. Wait, if they steal the credit card, do they not get the money? Like if they steal the
Probably
credit
not.
card and then they have to refund it, the tip goes back. They have to bring back the $50 tip
Fuck that, I
they
spent it
already
already.
spent. Oh
I spent it
my
already.
God.
Yeah.
It's not my fault. I
So
didn't know
then
the
they
card was
take it out of
stolen.
your check.
I spent it already. Fuck it. I'll just go work somewhere else.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Get another job.
Tipping like in every country besides America is just
It's
like
not a
voluntary.
thing.
It's like, oh, if you truly felt like the server did like went above and beyond, you can of course leave them some money, but like
Yeah.
their paycheck is not your fucking problem.
Yeah.
Which
It's because the restaurants pay them like freaking $4 an hour.
Yeah.
yeah.
They pay below minimum wage.
It is my idea though. It is my understanding. Sorry, that like if they don't if they make under the minimum wage or something, then the restaurant does pay for like if they don't make it up for in tips, the restaurant does give them.
I had a friend that
Wage.
told me the opposite.
Really?
That if their tips come out to more than what their check was going to, or some shit like that, they would pay them a lower wage.
Wow.
It was weird.
Yeah, see,
The restaurant industry is fucked.
when people come here out of the country, they're like, tip? Like, what do you mean? Unless you like have
Yeah,
been coming
like
to the
Europeans.
US. Yeah. They're like, that's not.
And then the same thing whenever you go over to Europe and you're trying to tip. Some of them find it insulting.
Uh-huh.
Just like, no, I have a job. Like, why do you
Yeah.
think I'm here?
Yeah. Yeah, they see it as like you giving money to like a homeless man. You know what I mean? Like they're like, what the fuck are you doing? Like I have
See, I want to
I'm
go
good.
get food in Europe
Yeah.
because then I don't have to.
And that's why they have nice restaurants. People like going out. People like doing
Yeah.
this. Yeah, they're not fucking wasting $5 extra or whatever. You know, just on the server because they feel bad, dude.
Did y'all see that girl that went viral here in Dallas? That she was just talking like shit on. She was like, people here in Dallas like they should really be grateful for the job that they have, especially the lower level employees, which she meant like the servers and like the hosts and stuff.
Sure.
And like she went viral, and like all of this food service industry in Dallas was just going in on this poor girl.
But wait, why was she saying that? Like, why should they feel
I guess she had a bad experience at a restaurant, and then she just went in her car and started like recording herself for TikTok, talking about.
I don't think I've ever had a bad experience at a restaurant. Like truly, truly bad to the point where I feel like I have to record myself.
Oh, well, I don't really feel that way about most bad experience. My immediate instinct is to never like, hey, I'm going to start recording myself. I'm going to post this somewhere. No,
I'm not a Yelper. I don't Yelp.
Yeah.
I don't put bad comments.
Yeah. I also just, as long as I get my food, like, I really don't care.
If your food comes out cold and late, though?
Late, I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
Because most of the time I'm with my friends and we're talking anyway and we're having a good time.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, there have been times where my friends have gotten mad. Like, dude, this food has been taking like 20 minutes. I'm like, oh, I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just having the conversation.
Oh, I hate that. Give me my food. I'm paying for it.
When we did the engagement thing.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, our server was bad.
Yeah.
But I was also just like, oh, we're just here. Chilling. Unless I'm hungry, I guess. If I'm hungry, then I'm kind of
I was
like,
starving that day. His sister-in-law, the one that we beat up, she...
We didn't mention that. That wasn't mentioned earlier. That detail.
Hey, I'm leaving it in. I'm leaving it in.
This is going to be
I
a
don't
fire
care.
episode. This is gonna be a
Allegedly.
fire episode.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna get
Jessica,
texts.
we love you.
Her name also wasn't mentioned.
Sorry. But we do love you, okay? Anyway, she got engaged, and like she had wanted it to where it's gonna be like one long ass table, and they ended up dividing the table in half and sitting us like, what is it, back to back or whatever?
Yeah, it was
And
like two tables and everybody was sitting like all around the table, so two people had to like be back to back, or like
Yeah.
a big chunk of the group had to be back to back.
And like the food, someone's food came once we were all leaving. Who was that?
I didn't know that happened.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
So then
happened.
there was like,
The
we
food
need to
was good,
take
though.
it. I know. It was like those fancy Italian places.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The only thing I knew on the
And
menu
then
was pizza.
all you eat is chicken nuggets.
I don't eat chicken nuggets. I eat pizza. I would love pizza right now.
All you eat is pizza.
Yeah.
You don't have a refined palate like Atharva.
I'm willing to try stuff, but again, I'm paying for it. So I'm not trying things if I'm paying for it.
Yeah, again, at a certain point, like trying new things is overrated.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
Especially if I'm paying for it.
I disagree.
Dude,
Never mind. Indian food. Sorry.
Wait, what?
Wait. I had Indian food and I went to the same place twice because a buddy of mine had told me that it was really good, and I tried two different things and I was mad both times because I was just like, damn it, this sucked.
This sucked? Okay.
Yeah, but it was the restaurant itself. It wasn't the food.
Right on.
Yeah.
A lot of Indian restaurants here, like they know their clientele is like white people, so
Yeah.
they don't even try, if that makes any sense. Like
Because they know that they're basically just like, oh, I got Indian food today.
they gotta try the bare minimum, put in the bare minimum effort, and then people still like it. But there's restaurant. If you ever go to an Indian restaurant and there's only brown people in there, dude, the food there's gonna be fire. Because you have to understand, like those families, all they eat at home is Indian food. The one day they decide to go out and spend money, they're going to another Indian restaurant to eat Indian food again. I mean, how good must that be, dude?
Yeah.
True, yeah. True.
How good must that be?
Where do you have any restaurants like that?
Yeah, there's one in North Plano that is really good, and I don't think Dallas is like a bunch of mid. They're not bad at all, but they're just mid Indian restaurants. There's a couple that are really good, but in Houston, I think it's like the best Indo-Paki restaurant in Texas. It's called Aga's, and it's really good. Aga's, yeah.
Is it good because the food is good, or like good because it's like authentic?
Food is really good, and it's authentic. Sure, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. The wait time, there's like a wait time. There's like a list that you got to get on.
Oh, shit.
It is serious, dude. It is serious. I took a white friend of mine down there for a concert thing that we're gonna go to. The list was so long that we couldn't make it, but like he was there by the entrance and he could smell the food.
And he was
And
he was
that's
like,
that's
"Fuck."
torture, dude. That is actual torture.
like,
Damn it.
This white man from like Wyoming. he was from Wyoming, dude. He's never
Yeah.
tasted flavor before. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
just found out what salt was.
yeah, he came down there. He was like, "What the fuck is like my nose is smelling things I never thought." I
and
never
he
smelled
couldn't
before.
eat it.
He couldn't eat it.
Fuck.
That sucks.
We're
That's a
going back
cock
down there in a couple of months. Though I'll make sure.
Do you
I'll
go
make
there
sure he eats
often
it.
though?
I have friends in Austin and Houston, so I
Okay.
go pretty often.
Yeah.
At least like maybe once every 2 months.
Do you
max.
drive through? Which one do you drive through to get to the other one?
Austin.
You drive through Austin and get to Houston.
Sort of.
No.
Well, you got to go down 45 to get to Houston. So you don't, but in a line there, Austin is before Houston.
Oh, okay.
Like the distances.
But it's kind of like a triangle, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. You pass Waco to get to Austin every time.
Yeah.
You can pass Austin to get to Houston, but I think that's like a slightly longer way. There's like a different path.
Oh,
You can
okay,
do it
okay.
just if you have to stop at Austin.
Yeah.
But you can go just straight down 45 to
Yeah.
get to Houston.
Way quicker, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like 4.5, 5 hours.
Yeah.
No.
It is a drive.
Yeah.
But like, you're listening to a podcast or whatever. You're listening
Two
to this
of 'em.
podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the way down there, time passes by quickly, dude. Have I told you guys about the story about how I was on a flight to Indiana, maybe like a year and a half ago? There was so much turbulence that like we thought the flight was gonna crash.
I hate
There were
flying.
people like throwing up. It was that bad.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and the plane landed. First of all, who the fuck dies on the way to Indiana? Dude? Who the fuck is?
Yeah.
Well, you were about to.
Yeah, I was about to be a statistic.
yeah.
No one gave a fuck about, dude. But like, as soon as the plane landed, I was like, dude, I should keep doing stand-up comedy. I'd taken like a break or
Yeah.
whatever, and I was like, dude, let me just do this. Like,
Why did you take the break?
I
You were just
wasn't
over
feeling
it?
it. Yeah, it was like it was too difficult. It is a lot of effort. It is
Yeah.
a lot of effort, and you don't get paid for it. You're not appreciated for it. It's all just like, oh, let me just put in a bunch of time and effort and hope someone puts me on a show,
Yeah.
and that kind of the ball keeps rolling. That is
Yeah.
that is it. So it is a very difficult thing to even do, especially
Yeah.
if that's not your job. Like you're not getting paid for this. So. Yeah, it was just like, and then it was just tough at first, and that happened, and then I was just like, I really like double down.
And you're just like, I got it.
Yeah, I got it.
Do you go to like other people's shows? Like, do you support other people's
For
shows?
sure.
Because I think like in order you also have to mingle with the people, right? So I know some people
Gotta
don't
schmooze.
stay. Yeah, you
A lot
gotta
of it's
like
networking. Yeah. Yeah.
get to know everyone on there.
Yeah, but like I'm not doing it for fake reasons. Like, if I really like someone's comedy, I'll go to their shows. Like I to give you an example, like Trey Mack. Shouts out to Trey Mack, dude. Trey Mack was there at Will Call the first time I ever went to Will Call. He went after like 5 people, so like I was like, okay, like I saw 5 people go that were mid. I was like, I can do this, and then Trey went up, and I was like, oh, this is not for me. This is not for me at all. He murdered so hard, dude. That people were like coming up, like he was trying to leave the place, and people were coming up to him and talking to him and like keeping him there, like trying to buy him a drink and shit.
Oh wow.
Dude, yeah, but like, yeah.
But you were
so-
like, no.
yeah, me and Trey are pretty close now, and if he's ever in town, because he's like a touring comic, he goes on the road, like he's like a legit. He's been doing it for 10 years. He's
Yeah.
legit to the core. So like, yeah, like if he's ever in town, I'll definitely go to one of his shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
I
just
like-
bring my friends with me. I'm like, dude, this guy's funny, and I was there. Like I was there at Will Call. I witnessed it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I like going to like Anthony's shows. I love going to Anthony's shows. I like going to the what's it called?
Reno's.
Reno's.
Reno's is a fun time. Reno's is
Yeah.
rowdy, dude. It's a wild
Yeah.
time in there.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's cool. We're going to his Austin, hopefully Austin and
Austin versus Dallas.
Austin versus
Dallas one?
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
got some good people on that show, man.
yeah. I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. And then what's the other show we're doing? The drag show?
I don't know because someone might be doing a drag show kind of a thing, and we wanted to go and like record like what is it called?
Man on the Streets.
Man on the Street type of thing at this drag show, but I don't know if that's happening yet for sure. So if it does, and if it doesn't, then we'll go to Anthony's Austin versus Dallas thing. But we're also going to like the 2-6 Mafia
Okay.
production. You know what that one?
I've heard of it.
on the 15th. So, but I like going to the bigger comics, but I like going to the smaller ones.
Dude, we have some talent here.
Yeah,
for sure.
Honestly,
Oh
yeah,
for sure.
Honestly, yeah. We were talking to Anthony, and I was like so surprised. Which one was the one that he did recently? The roast. And I went. That was my first roast that I ever went to, and we got there a little bit late. Sorry, Anthony, but like what we did see was like
Good
yeah,
shit.
especially what was that? What, the last one? The one that won? He has long blonde hair.
Oh, Francis?
Yeah,
Miles
he
Francis?
was so good.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
Miles is a good shit talker.
Yeah.
He went up against Jamie, right? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
whoa. That was good.
Yeah, I'd be worried to go up against Miles. He's mean.
Yeah.
See, I like going to like those kind of shows because
I love
they're
going.
set. I mean, it's the same set that they usually do at open mic. So I've heard their set like countless times.
And
Countless
see,
times.
I have, and like, it's so crazy, like going up there, not knowing anyone there. And then it's like the last honestly, I'm so sorry, but the last person that you thought was going to win wins. And I was like, it was very entertaining. Like,
Yeah.
I spent $10. It was like, that was nothing for like what I got back from that.
It's a good time, dude.
I wish more people would like want to go and see the smaller shows or made an effort, to go. Because we like promote them, but you never know who's going to go. But I honestly loved it. I would go to, like, if there was a show, I mean, if it was Ralph Barbosa, I would definitely pick Ralph Barbosa. I'm so sorry. But if it was anyone else, like, I would definitely pick going to like a smaller one.
Yeah.
Too.
Gotta support the local comedy scene,
Yeah.
And it's good. And honestly, the more shows like people start going to, I mean, as long as the scene is growing and we get more people to come, like it's gonna benefit all of us.
Yeah.
In the long run, so.
Yeah. So like even the smaller shows, like it's worth.
Yeah.
Like putting them up 100%.
Yeah,
when I went, I was like, oh,
yeah,
it's crazy. And then seeing too who's gonna be the ones to like go next,
to pop off.
Yeah. And then being able to, I was there when he was.
And you definitely have that feeling too, like when you see someone murder hard.
Yes.
You're like, oh my god, dude!
Like did I just witness the
it.
next person out of here?
Just witness a comedy baptism, dude.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Hopefully that happens for us.
Yeah. Cheers to that, my friend.
Trying to be the next. I just want to be on the road, man. That'd be awesome.
That'd be
being able to be on the road
dude.
every weekend.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
That's like the most comics do, right?
Middle ground. So that's the middle ground.
Yeah.
Like at a certain point, the hope is you're big enough to the point where you don't have to keep doing that to like sustain a living from that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like the next step up is like, okay, like I have like someone who books shows for me. I'm just gonna go around the country, just doing comedy. Dude, just the thought of that is like bringing a smile to my face.
Yeah, dude.
That's so fun, dude.
I would love it.
And I've always wanted to have like a van. I'm not sure, a camper van. And dude, it would be the sickest thing ever. Just going from place to place, living in a van, and just doing comedy at night, and then like touring the place during the day. Oh my god, dude!
Yeah, just do like a run of like just all the east and going all west and shit. Then going up and back down towards the south and shit. That'd be so awesome.
And at a certain point, if you have enough pull, you can just be like, yo, only like you can tell them the route that you want to go. Like your manager or whatever is booking stuff for you, and you just be like, dude, just book gigs on this road.
Yeah.
And let me just go do it, dude. It's so cool.
Yeah. To be able to make like a fuck ton of money.
Yeah.
Or not even a fuck ton of money, just enough to like survive.
Just enough is my goal. We're not, I mean.
Not trying to be Tom Segura.
I mean, they tell you, like, if you're getting into comedy to make money, like, it's not going to work out.
Yeah.
It's just not going to work out. Because, like, you cannot have that mentality. Like, you have to get in for the love of the game and develop your art to the point where, like, like, you're doing it for the art, not for money.
Yeah.
Because you'll be very disappointed if you're doing it for the money.
Yeah.
Extremely
at least for a
disappointed.
good 10 years, you're going to be disappointed.
20 years.
Some people never make it.
Yeah, some people die.
Yeah, and there is a phenomena of like, okay, like your one joke went viral, and then now you're the guy, but like you have to have the talent to keep that
Keep
up.
going, yeah.
So there are no flukes.
Yeah.
You might get lucky, but like there are no flukes. Like you'll get exposed very quickly if you're not funny. Like let's say one of your clips ends up going viral, you get a lot of followers, and you're selling out shows. If you're not funny,
oh my god, imagine that'd be insane.
That is not sustainable, dude.
That would suck to be that guy. or to be that person that's like, oh, I failed. Like, because at that point, you feel like a failure.
Yeah.
You did a great thing and weren't able to keep it up after. That's crazy.
It'd be, I mean, if I were to put myself in those shoes, like if one of my clips went so viral to the point where like I'm selling out shows, I don't think I'm ready for that.
No.
Oh,
I don't think I'm
would
ready
you
for
be turning
that.
them down at that point, do you think?
Almost, yeah. To the point where like I'd just be like, dude, I don't have a solid hour. Like I don't even have close to an hour. Like what the fuck are we talking about? Selling out shows. What the fuck are we talking about?
That is also kind of scary
Yeah.
when you like want to put things out because you know you're not prepared for the next step yet. Damn, that's crazy.
I have like 20 right now, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like I have 20 minutes right now of stuff that I'm willing to do on stage, maybe.
Yeah. And how much of that can you like cut back and be like, okay, now this 15 or this 10 is really, really good.
To make it really tight, I can make the 20 into 15 and it would be like very tight.
Yeah.
But like that, again, that's not worth, like you're not going to sell out shows in 15 minutes. You got to do at least 30, I would assume. Yeah.
You could definitely be like a guest for 15.
Yes,
You know,
yeah.
you could be a very good guest, like for somebody bigger.
Yeah.
at,
but
like
when
Hyenas.
your thing goes viral, they expect you to like already do.
You want to go viral when you have an hour and just one of those jokes is just like everybody agrees like, yeah, that's funny as fuck. That way you have an hour to be like, oh, well, come see the rest of it. That's also equally as funny.
Yeah.
You almost want your like third funniest joke to go viral because
Yeah.
then they can come to the show and like laugh harder on the two best
yeah,
ones.
yeah,
If your best one goes viral, dude, you gotta start
You burned
writing.
it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you
You gotta go back to the drawing board,
suck.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine like you spend all that time perfecting it, and oh my god, that I could never like do it. I told Ricky once, I was like, I think I have a joke, and then I told him, and it would like suck. And I was like, oh okay, yeah, I'm not. I would never like that was my one attempt. Like I would rather just.
And also, like when it comes to any kind of art, man, like you could listen to the same song over and over again. You could watch a play over and over again, a movie over and over again. But like a joke is only funny the first time you hear it. So once it goes viral, you can't.
That's too much.
You
work.
can't even have it be a part of your set anymore, almost, because people have heard it.
Yeah.
You gotta just throw that aside.
So
you gotta throw your
leave
best
that
shit
on
aside.
the internet. Like,
Yeah.
That's for them. Damn.
So even when I posted that clip, I mean, maybe I was definitely like overthinking it because I'm nowhere close to the point where like I gotta like worry about what part of my set I'm like putting out there. But yeah, even I had to like think about like if I put this out there, like does this mean that I can't do this in my set anymore?
Yeah.
Because like people have already heard it.
So it's like a great thing. Everyone wants to go viral, but there are some exceptions. Like for example, comedy, you can't just go viral out of nowhere because you need to have. Because it's almost a waste.
Yeah.
Like you did get the followers, but then like now you have all these people.
You definitely gotta get the timing right of when you go viral.
Yeah.
If you go viral too quickly, dude, you're gonna it's gonna be moth to a flame. Like you're gonna burn out quick as fuck.
To know that that's like the easiest way is to just have something, but then to know that it can't be. You can like you can't take the easy way out of anything.
Which goes back to like this: if you're in it for money, like this is not it for you. You should not be in it for money, dude. Yeah.
Jesus, yeah, that's why I don't post anything.
You don't post anything.
Well, that's why like I get scared to post stuff, like even for the podcast, like because it's true, like even if like our episodes,
I think it's different with podcasts.
well, our episodes aren't like edited at all, so like you can go back in there and not see anything that you like, and then it's like a waste too, you know. But I mean, you're growing
For sure.
always, so.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been doing this 3 years now. Way bigger than what we were originally.
Yeah. But imagine if we had gone viral off of something like when we had nothing.
A podcast is slightly different though.
I
so?
do think it's different because no matter what, we can still keep putting this out. And if one clip
True.
goes viral, it'll go viral probably for like a week. People like see it all, but I don't think the engagement is more like, oh, I want more of it. They can still get it, you know?
Yeah.
True.
You're not doing like a set every time
Yeah,
you record a
yeah,
podcast. It's just
yeah,
new
yeah.
stuff every time. So
Yeah,
you just
and it's a
talking.
conversation, and a lot of this is just going into people's ears while they're like at work
Yeah.
or while they're on the road trip or something, you know?
That's true.
Yeah.
So I think it would be good just to get those people coming in, but to keep those people in is the difficulty,
Yeah.
you know? But with stand up, like you were saying, you have to burn your material once it's out there, essentially.
Yeah.
So
Except
no
for Bert
other.
Kreischer.
I was gonna say no other comedian. Like, do you think maybe they
Well, that's
just
how
throw it out?
that's how it was before the internet, people would travel with like their hour for years.
People still do that.
Yeah.
People still do that. They have a very tight hour that they've done for like a decade.
Even if it's on the internet, even if they've already posted
They don't push it on the internet.
Yeah.
But the cost benefit analysis to that is like, well, then you're not gonna go viral. You're not gonna be like a household name. You're not gonna be that. But then you don't have to write new shit. You can just keep doing the same thing over and over again, which I'm not sure how fun that is.
Unless you like writing.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. But like there's definitely it is my understanding that there's certain shows in like Vegas, like people come
Like
watch you once.
residencies.
Yeah, people come watch you once and then they leave. Like they're not gonna come back for your show. So you get to do the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
Whether that's like a circus act or a magic trick or anything, you know.
Yeah.
Your act becomes the thing that you just keep doing.
True.
Yeah. And you can hone that. You can tighten it up like as much as you can. But at a certain point, it's just like, oh, yeah, it's Tuesday. I got to go do this show.
Yeah.
Imagine saying the same jokes in the same way, in the same order.
I hate a joke after like 5 times that I say it. And I'm just like, God damn it. But I know with a new audience, it'll get a laugh. So I'm just like, okay.
I totally relate to that because I sometimes don't even feel the same energy towards like a joke when I tell a joke 10 times, it's going to get like repetitive in my own mind to the point where it's not fun for me anymore. And then if I don't present it in a fun way, then they're not going to find it fun anymore. Yeah. Even though that's the first time that ever hearing that joke. So you almost have to like fake, like you have to act the part of like, oh, this is a joke that I'm telling for the first time ever. And like, they got to go at it with that energy.
Yeah.
Well, that's when I was really young. That's what I thought stand-up was. I thought they just walked out and talked. And what they were saying was funny. I didn't realize it took years of like trying to figure out why these things are funny.
Yeah.
So funny, dude. Yeah. To come up with that off the dome is nearly impossible.
Yeah.
You can you like comedy right before you started actually going up.
Yeah.
So when you realized how much work it actually was, you were still in it. You were like, I'm willing to do the work because I like it so much.
That's where that plane ride, that turbulent plane ride comes into play because there was a point where I was like, this is not really for me. Like, this is not really worth it. But then I guess deep down I still wanted to go for that and pursue that and see what I could make of it. So, yeah, I just went right back to it.
Yeah.
And I feel like you also feel the same, man. Like, you like doing it. It's fun being on stage. It's fun getting that kind of attention. It's fun making people laugh.
Yeah.
And you just keep going back to it.
This past week was interesting because on Monday I went to Comedy Arena, and for some reason it's happened like quite a few times where I'll go after like a long time of having like writer's block, and for whatever reason, like on Monday I wrote like 6 new jokes while the mic was going on, and then I went up and I think like almost every one of them hit.
Nice.
And I was just like, sweet. And then I went to go do it at another open mic and it sucked. Everybody hated me. And I was like, oh, okay. I thought this was cool.
Yeah.
So that's one thing where I get discouraged and I'm just like, fuck, God damn it. I thought I had it.
Yeah.
But
I think that's like one of the worst feelings, dude. When you think you had something because it worked in one mic.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I think that's why people say like you got to record every set because like maybe you made like a hand like maybe it's like the way you said it. A lot of different factors go into what makes something funny.
Do you record every set?
I wish I did that. I'm gonna start doing it.
I'm gonna start like buying just in bulk like cheap tripods from Amazon and giving them to comedians because most of the time that's what the issue is. Like I don't have a tripod.
Yeah. No, it's for me. It's just like I don't want to. If I bomb, I just don't want that on camera.
But it's only on your camera and I guess on the cloud.
But it's again, this whole thing is in my own head. But the pros like far outweigh the cons. But like just the thought of like, man, if I bombed.
Have you ever done audio? Like audio recordings, anything?
I did a couple times. Yeah. The set was all right.
I recommend just doing the audio because you can just put it in your pocket. You don't really have to worry about angles and setting it all up.
Yeah.
And then as you're going home, just listen to it.
Yeah.
But what about his point to where like maybe even just like a hand motion
Yeah.
kills it or makes it?
I'm saying that just to get used to like listening to yourself.
Oh,
This is better than doing nothing at all.
Yeah.
for
Because
sure.
you can listen to the joke, you can listen to the way that you're telling it, and then the hand movements and
that works
the
itself
stage
out later.
presence.
There's
you can
definitely been times when like I riff off a joke that I already made and that kills, but then I forget what the riff was even about.
Yeah.
So times like that, you gotta like if you have recorded your set, that would definitely come in handy for sure.
Yeah.
I had a joke about our gay little cousin that I've been telling for like a long time, and then a couple weeks ago at Hyenas, I had like a new tag, and I was just like, cool, that one hit harder. I'm glad I recorded it.
Nice, yeah.
Damn. But you don't ever record like yourself for video.
Yeah, I've got a bunch.
You're not gonna put them out, or you don't want.
I'm doing it mostly just for me, so that I can look at them. Oh, funny enough, well, this is going to be weeks after, but Dante and mine's episode, he just released it.
Oh, yeah. Well,
yeah,
you guys
his new podcast that he's doing.
Yeah.
I think it's Bit by Bit. Was that what
Bit
you
by
called
Bit.
it? Right? Yeah. So what he's doing is you go over to his place and then he fucks you. But then after that, you watch each other's bits. Basically like a recording that you have.
That's funny, dude.
And it's awesome.
Funny.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Did you like it?
Oh yeah, it was so much fun. And then in the video, he also like puts up your recording. So like you just send them a joke basically, or like a clip of one of the jokes that you have. You analyze it, and then he does one of his. He analyzes his, and then each one of you he asks you who's one of your comic heroes. So you pull a clip from theirs as well. Like I did Sam Talent.
Okay.
And we did a clip of his, and we were just analyzing it the whole time. Like, why did we laugh? Why is it so funny?
Yeah.
So it's like a lot of fun. And then it's also kind of forces you to like look at your shit.
Yeah.
You know?
How was that part?
Funny enough, I switched, like he had me change my mind because right at the beginning of the clip that I sent, it was that set that I did at, the Balcony Club. Remember when we went for Eddie's birthday?
Yeah.
It was a joke from there. It was like a 2-minute joke or something like that from there. And then at the very beginning, it made him laugh what I did because at the beginning I'm like, oh, so I have a girlfriend. And then I usually like when I say that people applaud, but that time they didn't. So I just kind of like clapped lightly just so that everybody could know that I applauded. And then when I saw it after, I was like, oh, I'm such a fucking loser. Why the fuck did I do that? I'm such an idiot. And then Dante looked at it and he laughed and he was like, no, it's because like you're trying, like it's funny that you're doing that because it looks so dumb. And I was like, okay, I guess that's why it's funny.
I'll do that from now on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw he posted it today. He was promoting it.
Yeah.
Was it today or yesterday?
I think it was today in the morning.
That's a really good, like,
Yeah.
just different. Something different.
Yeah. And it's cool because he does it with like all the comics, or he's gonna start doing it with every comic.
Yeah.
Like he did one with I was the second episode, and he did one with Paxton, which was also really fun.
Oh yeah,
that was kind of
his
like
first
episode
one.
0.
Yeah.
But also, I think they had an episode 0 that they recorded, and then they put out another one that they did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a cool concept. I really like it.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
those joke writing workshops really work. Especially when you have a bit that's like in your mind is really funny, but for some reason isn't working on stage.
And you can't figure it out.
You
like,
can't figure it out, and then someone like adds something to it, and then it's like, oh, like yeah, like let me try this out, and then it works.
We also did that. Like after we finished recording, they were telling me what they were gonna do with the house, like because they're trying to do like something. And we ended up like chilling for like 2-3 hours just writing with each other.
That's
we all
awesome.
had like, okay, this is something we wrote down this week. Like
That's awesome, dude.
yeah, so it was a lot of fun.
Sounds fucking
Is that
romantic,
like,
dude.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, it's very intimate.
Well, let's write together by candlelight.
It was a lamp. It had a red light bulb though, which I thought was weird.
Fuck yeah.
There you go.
Wait, well, why is he taking his shirt off just halfway through?
Either one of them takes their shirt off, I'm totally fine with it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, they're cool guys.
Yeah, but the writing process is. How much has it changed for you? Like your writing process? Do you feel?
I honestly like should be writing way more than I do. Yeah.
See, everybody says that though.
Yeah.
At least
don't
every
write.
good, every
bro.
good,
I don't write.
You don't write.
I don't write.
He's like, at all.
At all. I sometimes think about things. I just like have the concept in my mind. I just try the joke up on stage, which is why I bomb a lot.
See, but I do that as well. But I do write it down. But most of the time I don't say it the way that I write it, even though I feel like the way that I write it would be a good way to say it. It just depends on how I feel when I go on stage.
For sure.
You know.
For sure.
So I try to not necessarily improv, but I try to kind of be in the moment and see what people are dealing with or how people are taking it.
So you don't write anything down.
I really should be writing so much more than what I do. Yeah.
It's like bullet points or something.
Yeah, it's weird. Honestly, the stuff that I write is like if I try something new on stage or try like I said, I have these concepts. I try it on stage. If something gets a laugh, then I'll like write that down.
Yeah.
And then kind of keep doing that on stage and building off of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like in terms of like traditional, like sitting down and writing jokes or thinking about like going off of that. Yeah, I really should be doing that so much more. So much more.
I'm gonna start bullying you at open mics.
You should do it
before you go. I'm gonna make sure, like, before you go up,
Yeah.
at least you put your voice recording.
Yeah.
Don't be a bully.
No.
I'm not gonna bully,
it's
but I'm gonna be like,
just-
you got your voice recording now?
Yeah.
You got your voice recording?
Show me.
It sucks, but you really do have to like at least listen to yourself or like see yourself,
Yeah.
Yeah.
just so that you can like figure out like how the joke that you know could be funny became funny.
And that's also important for like self-image because like you do.
Yeah.
The amount of times that I've heard people say that they have killed on stage when they did
And
not.
haven't.
Yeah, it's just like.
Are there a
what
lot of
made you
those guys?
think- No, it's not. It just happens every now and then. But
Yeah.
it's just like, dude, you did not kill. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, did you hear a single laugh up there? Like,
Yeah.
what makes you think that you killed? Yeah.
Yeah, that's why
But
I
if
never
it's
say I
recorded.
killed. I don't, until I see the recording,
Yeah.
like afterwards, I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I did pretty good.
Yeah.
And even then, I'm like, I fucking murdered this room. No one left behind.
There's only been one or two times that you told me that, which always catch me by surprise when you do, because you're not like the
No.
type. But I'm like, oh, that must.
Most
have
of
been
those
really
times is because I finally figured out a joke. Like I'll say it like 4 or 5 times, and I really don't want to let it go because I really think it's funny. And then I'll finally figure it out to where everybody thinks it's as funny as I do, and I'm just like, yes.
It's
So
such
that
a
was
fun
like
feeling.
you
The
killed.
best, dude.
Cathartic. Dude.
It's better than heroin, dude.
Yeah.
I assume.
Yeah.
I'm sure it is. It was really bad when I tried it.
You didn't do heroin.
It was mixed.
It was cheese.
I have a,
Jesus, heroin.
policy for myself when I turn 80 years old, I will be doing all
All the
drugs.
Oh yeah.
At a certain point, like, who gives a fuck?
But what if you know
Yeah.
you're not going to make it to 80 though? Or you're just like, if like at 79, they're like, you got 2 weeks. Just do it the 2 weeks.
Then we'll have to go back to the drawing board and then see what the next move is for sure. But like, yeah, the idea is like I'm gonna keep myself healthy, make the healthiest decision possible for the most part until I become 80, and then that's when the wheels start coming off a little bit.
Wait.
Like
I
kids are like
see.
fucking like they're just walking on me doing heroin. Yeah, like mainlining heroin. Dude.
Not even just your kids, like your grandkids and
Yeah.
probably
For
great
real.
grandkids.
Yeah.
As soon as they tell me that I cannot wipe my own ass, I'm getting it. I'm out.
I'm not going to need these anymore anyway.
Oh, I am in a wheelchair.
Oh yeah, I'm out.
roll out the heroin.
You
dude.
roll
I'm
me
doing-
in the pool, bruh. With the heroin needle in my vein, please.
That'd be a sick way to
I
go.
am a cancer. I do need to be in the water at all times.
You're always told to stay away from that because how good it is. Like I'm sure there's a part of you that's like just wants to know how good it really is. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Dude.
No, if I'm taking it, I'm expecting it to kill me.
Oh wow. dude.
No,
Damn.
no.
Wait, why? Why
Absolutely
though?
not.
I want to die by
Oh, drugs. Oh, OD
Yeah.
on something?
That's
yeah.
such a waste, though. Like, I just want the last 2-3 months of my life to
I
be
just want to die. Like
fucked up.
if I can't live my like a regular life,
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay,
there's no
yes,
point.
but enjoy heroin for like 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, dude. Why are you dying the first time?
Yeah, and
You
then
can
do
keep
some
chasing the dragon a little bit.
Yeah, do some wild
Maybe
shit you
I'll
never
do
thought you'd do.
mushrooms or like
Yeah, of course.
a-
Shrooms. You don't gotta die to do shrooms. Just do shrooms right now. We can do it right now.
Actually,
Yeah.
funny you say that.
No.
This is the part. This is a new segment. It's a
do
new
you
segment.
do you have a girlfriend?
No, I'm single.
Are you looking?
Kind of.
Do you have particulars? Like, do you have like a list of?
I just gotta like vibe
Once-
with them. I feel like that's the biggest thing, and then everything
Talking
after
to the
that's
mic a little more.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah,
I just gotta, like,
angle it towards you.
You
Just
got
a little
it.
bit.
You got it, sir.
There
You
go.
can bring it down a little if you want.
This is fine. Yeah.
So, but you're open.
Yeah. You got
Do you
someone
ca-
in mind?
I think so. I
Oh,
can't
wow,
stop thinking
dude.
about her.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, I'll tell you later because you know who it is.
I mean, I'll find out later too. Hopefully.
But do you care what they are or like?
What do you mean? What they are?
Yeah.
Like, what race or gender?
I
What are
mean,
you
I
talking
didn't
about?
say whatever. No, obviously a girl, right?
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
who I'm thinking of. She's kind of fluid.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Oh, damn. Okay. No, really.
I wasn't thinking of
Oh,
anybody.
okay, never mind. No, a girl.
Okay.
But like, do you care background or anything?
No.
Is there a preference?
There's no preference. I'm pretty open. Like as long as we vibe, it's like I vibe with like different people with different backgrounds before. So have that as like a hard and fast
Just
preference.
vibe. You gotta vibe.
Do we
Let's
get
go
along
out
together?
on like a triple date.
A triple date?
Yeah, we should
What's
go
a
on
triple date?
3.
Oh, you and your man, you and your
Yeah.
girl.
Me and my
Okay,
lady.
that'd
And then
be
we'll
pretty fun,
introduce
dude.
you.
Yeah. You can go down to that restaurant in Houston.
I'm not going to fucking Houston with
Imagine the
I will
trip.
drive you guys there. I will drive you guys there, dude.
Yeah, but imagine the first date is a triple date and also a road trip.
Oh,
That's
fuck.
wild.
Like, imagine.
I typically don't like going to restaurants for first dates because like I don't like talking and eating at the same time. So I usually like it's like a bar because we're just talking.
Oh, okay, yeah,
I'm not even drinking.
We can go to a
but-
bar.
Yeah,
Do you
just
drink?
No. I mean, I drink, but it's not. I'm not in it
Not
for the
bad.
drinks. It's just
Oh,
like let's just
right,
talk.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Like we would go to a park for all I care. Like I just want
You
to talk.
just want to be able to talk.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Me and my girlfriend's first date was Fat Straws. Went to go get boba.
Nice. See,
Oh.
yeah, you can get that, and then you can talk.
It
Yeah.
was awesome. We stayed there for like 2 hours because the one right here has like games and stuff. So
2 hours is a lot.
oh, I'm sorry, we were falling in love, idiot. My current girlfriend that I've been with for damn near 8 years. Adriana.
I'm just
It's been
saying.
8 years, Ricky.
I am married.
Oh my god.
I just had sex with him. And then he couldn't stay away.
Y'all broke up
8 years.
Yeah, but he came back.
almost
Valid
8 years
point.
in January.
Valid point.
And
Checks out.
next January it'll be 8 years.
Bro.
Yeah, we're lifers, I think.
The most I've ever
Yeah.
been with someone was like 3.5 years, dude. And even that seemed like an eternity.
How long ago was your last?
The most recent relationship,
Yeah.
like May or something.
Oh, you just broke up with somebody?
Yeah.
Where it was
Not
like
just.
y'all
It's
were
been a long time, but
where y'all were like boyfriend girlfriend.
8 months. It was nothing. It was
okay,
nothing
okay.
wild.
Oh,
It's fine.
okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever
That's
been
so
in love?
weird.
Yeah, for sure. But like then you start thinking about like, was I really in love or was I just in infatuation?
Well, you're 24, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, what's the difference? Would you say?
I've been with my husband since I was 16.
Okay.
So,
Or do you, sir? I don't.
I've been with my girl since I was 21, but
Yeah.
I've had my first relationship was like a year and a half or a little over a year, and that was like we were 16, 15, you know.
Yeah.
So it was just like puppy love, very much. We lost our virginities to each other, so.
Right on.
And then the next relationship after that was kind of just a fling, you know. It was for like 2-3 months. And then after that was like another 6 months. And then I've really only had like essentially very like one sort of long relationship and then this one. And,
Gotcha.
and it wasn't too, it was like a little bit of dating, but it wasn't very much like, oh, we're boyfriend and girlfriend,
Gotcha.
you know.
I sometimes like worry about if what I'm feeling is like just infatuation for someone or if it's true love or whatever.
Yeah.
But
so you don't know how to differentiate the two.
yeah, that's just what I was asking. Like, what is the? I guess the way I've always heard it is like, well, you like them for who they are, not what you think they are or what your version of them is or whatever. But
And
what does
even
that even mean?
well,
That's
like
words.
I don't know. I think even the shit that you find like is the worst and like deal breakers in other people is like you can't help but get over it because you like them so much.
Sure.
Yeah.
I guess.
With us, like it I don't know. It was weird with us because, like I said, our first date was like 2 hours, and we were just talking the whole time. It was very easy.
Awesome, bro. It's awesome.
A lot of things in our relationship were just very easy, and it was just like the natural next step where we didn't really think about it. You know, like we dated for a year, and we were trying to move in together, but our parents kind of put the kibosh on that just because they wanted us to be married first. But we were both like, yeah, we shouldn't get married. So then after,
Imagine.
It's a wise move.
yeah. I didn't want to get married under the pretext of like your parents made us get married because I knew myself enough to be like, oh, that's gonna bother me.
Yeah. Also, like you don't just there has to be like a trial run of some kind. You can't like not live with someone. I feel like it's a huge part of being with someone. It's like how you can be great with them outside.
Yeah.
To live with someone though.
Yeah.
That's-
One of my best friends got married and didn't live with them. And
I
they were
couldn't
together for
imagine.
like 2 years. They're still together. And they're very much in love.
I also couldn't imagine dating somebody that I don't have sex with.
Oh, that was also the thing. They waited until marriage.
Oh, wait
That's
until marriage. Oh,
crazy.
I was like, when does that happen? But okay, yeah, that's when that happens. Yeah.
Yeah. They've been together, I think, probably like they've been together about the same time as me and my girlfriend have been together. Probably like a month or two off or something like that. But yeah, like I was saying, like with us, every next step was just natural, and it just made sense.
Nice.
Yeah, and I don't think they're, at least for me, I don't know about her. She could be talking to other dudes for all I know. Who could? Just kidding.
Damn, freaky.
I'm just kidding. But there's never been a time where we're kind of just both like, we don't want to be in this anymore.
You're saying that there was no time?
Hasn't yet.
Okay.
Awesome. Who knows? Maybe year 8.
Awesome.
I think if you haven't found them by now, it's because it wasn't, obviously.
Oh, I'm sure.
You know?
Yeah.
Or like it's not supposed to be that hard. But maybe with my friend.
Yeah, we'll find out soon, dude.
Yeah. That's how we got together. A friend of ours.
Do you know who she has in mind?
No, I have no idea.
Okay, awesome.
You have like 3 friends. What the fuck are you thinking about?
I don't. People like me.
It's not what I said.
What?
I said you're picky with the friends that you make.
No, you did not.
It's a compliment to you.
Yeah, idiot.
I know. You do know who it is.
No, I probably know who it is, but I don't know who you're thinking of.
That's the same thing.
No.
No, you can know, like, he can know the person, but
Oh,
he's not sure who you're
I'm
thinking
not
of.
sure which one you're thinking of.
Okay.
Which one of the 3 friends that you have?
That's first of all of the 3 friends that you know of mine are married, so obviously not them.
So it's not them. So then I don't know them. So then I have no idea who it is, you
You
idiot.
do know who they are. Okay. Well, whatever. What are you doing next weekend?
I'll be in Austin actually for catching the football game, the UT Wyoming football game with the same friend that's from Wyoming.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Nice.
What
UT.
about after?
Wait, what school
Sure,
did you
we'll
go
make
to?
something. UT Dallas.
UT Dallas? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
I'm
We'll
a
go
homegrown
to
product, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe if you're not on the show or on a show, we'll go to Anthony.
Sure.
Next week or the week
The
after?
22nd.
Okay.
Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen.
Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I enjoy meeting new people. Truly, like this is the first time we've ever
No,
really
I mean,
talked. And
like,
this is awesome. Yeah.
You might fall in love as well.
That is true. There's also if
putting
that's a
a-
possibility, then
You're putting a lot of pressure on it.
no, it's just being
I
funny.
love.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
It's the one thing
Yeah.
that you can truly count on. You know.
Have any of your matches ever worked out? Or have you ever been a matchmaker?
What is your track record? Let's set this straight.
Yeah, I've had 2 successful.
Out of
3.
Oh.
that's actually a very high rate.
That is a very good rate.
I would have taken 20%. Honestly, it's tough. It's tough out there, dude.
It
is.
is, man.
Yeah, it is
I
tough out
couldn't,
there.
I couldn't
And you're
imagine
cool.
doing it right
You're
now.
chilling. You're not.
Yeah.
You're not like restrictive.
We assume you have a dong.
It's a solid assumption to make.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Although it is 2023. I don't. You might get canceled for. Dude,
I was
I
just saying like a
like this
hammer.
podcast. I don't. Listen, I'm not,
Are
not
you-
offended by what Ricky said. I do have a dong. Please not cancel.
I meant more in the
Ricky.
sense of like you got a nice package. Like you got
It is all right.
There you
It
go.
is all right.
Knew it.
Yeah.
Knew it.
It's
You can
about
tell.
the. I keep hearing that it's more about the motion of the ocean. So I'm
Oh, I
just
thought you were
gonna
gonna say
quote that.
girth.
I do not have that. I do not have the girth, dude. It is not a Coke can down there.
Okay, wait. Well, don't say that. We haven't had the date yet. Hold
Well,
on.
it also depends on the lady, you know. I feel like a lot of pressure is put on the guy to have like a very big penis, but like
Yeah, is she tight? Like, what are we talking about?
not even necessarily
right now,
that. It's like
Yeah. I'm joking.
the depth of the vagina also
That's
has something
true.
to do with
the
it.
depths.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you deep? Or are you shallow?
yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter. Why does depth matter, bro? If I'm working with fucking 2 inches, who gives a fuck?
Because what if it's a 1-inch vagina?
Then it's even better.
Then it's great.
Then it's even
exactly.
better.
But if it's a 3-inch vagina, she has a problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get me?
Does it have
All
to
the
make it to the end though? Like every time, bro? What are we talking
No,
about?
I feel like that'd probably be painful now.
Yeah, that's
dude.
painful.
Right? Okay, see? There you go.
Yeah. This is a plea
I'm
for girls to be with smaller, like guys with
Well, I
smaller.
wouldn't
dicks,
say smaller. But there's a very okay. If you're more than 8 inches, that's nobody's doing any of
dude.
that.
For Francis and Ganu. Well, we will be sucking him off, so we will be 8 inches pretty soon.
Jesus.
Yeah, no.
You're warming up, dude.
Yeah, dude.
There's a
I gotta be like an
thing.
anaconda or a python. I gotta.
Ew, you
Please
gotta like
welcome
break your
our
own
special
jaw.
guy. What if Francis
Oh my God,
Ngannou comes out of the
Francis.
closet, dude? That'd be
Mr.
insane.
Ngan. Oh!
He's just naked.
Just literally.